Good evening, everybody, and welcome in to the Monday night version of our Thursday night show. We're excited you're here with us tonight. I'm going to sit back, have a little bit of fun, watch a little bit of football, maybe talk a little bit of every other topic that everybody else wants to bring up. It's an open night on Monday Night Football. Share us out. Let your friends know we're watching the game. We're going to talk a little bit of football. I have some guests coming in to join me throughout the night, which will be kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to that. We should be able to jump over, keep up with the score in real time. We'll be focusing on that throughout the night, which should be interesting. And as my guests come in, I'll bring them in to hang out with us. So, welcome to Monday night. We got the Saints, we got the Chargers, we got a big weekend in football. Interesting things happened. Miami comes out to San Francisco, takes down the 49ers. Dak Prescott lost probably for the whole entire year. I saw in the Minnesota game, running back, superstar, pulls up, came back in the game, but then had to back himself out. That kid's amazing, but his backup's pretty good too. So that's a good thing in itself, and we're excited about that. He had the backup came in and did a real good job. So we're focused on where we're going and what we're doing. I'm watching the stream as we go through here. Looks like the signal is a little rough, so hopefully that will come out and improve a little bit here as we go through. We've had some internet challenges here in Maryland recently, the last couple days. I actually got knocked out of my chat with Jackie. So let's hope that doesn't happen anymore here tonight. Let me go over and refresh over here. I'm going to say hello to the chat in just a minute so that we can say hello to all of our friends that are in there. And we should be good to go. Skip. And there we go. Picture looks a lot better now. Awesome. So thank you guys for coming in here. We got 12 friends in here already. I see Living Disworld in here. Craig, great to see you. Francisco, great to see you in house. Matt Watchler, good to see you here, my friend, from the city of Champ, Pittsburgh, PA. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Look at the helmet over top of my shoulder. Just want to reward you with that picture, my friend. Christine Hickman, always good to see you. Captain, my captain. Captain Akron, 27, is here with his football logo. I appreciate that. Joshua Thompson, in-house. Brittany Morgan, in-house. Living Disworld. Matt Williams is here. Hey, Matt, great to see you. If you guys want to shoot me your email and your information, send me a direct message. Get you onto the Zoom calls. Matt's one of our members, and we appreciate Matt and Love and Disworld and all of our members. They get special logos and icons. We've got a new Mickey Mouse holding a football emoji that you guys can use that Magical News Live came up and helped me with. So we're excited about that. I'm sure we'll have more friends come on as we go through. I know Steve's World is live every Monday night. He does a great show with all of his Disney content, and he is over that. Hold on. Oh, boy. I got to text somebody real quick with the link that wants to come in that can't find it. So I'm going to do this real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Pardon me, guys, while I work through stuff. I don't have my, of course, my producer in-house with me right now. And that makes things kind of tough. So let me just do this. Oh, man, if I could see this a little bit better. Pardon me, guys. I appreciate you bearing with me for a second. I got to move things around my screen so that I can send this link. And there. Now he has it. So we will have one of our guests coming on shortly and joining us. Captain Anchor says, hoping for a great night for the Saints for the sake of fantasy football. I need Breeze to have a big night. I need both quarterbacks to have a big night. So I'm hoping for the highest scoring game in the history of football tonight would be great with quarterbacks going crazy. Dave Houston, another one of our members, here with us. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Again, check out those new emojis. I got the new Mickey Mouse emoji for all the members, which we created. I had Magical News Live help me do that. You guys can throw that up there. I thought that was pretty cool. We're trying to come up with some new football emojis that'll be good for everybody. Livin Disworld says, hey, I need Kamara and Herbert. I got Kamara too on one of my teams. That's what happens when you play in like 6 different leagues. You end up with multiple players playing, and you're cheering everybody else on, and it'll be interesting tonight. Though I'm just hoping for a good game. I know the Saints are favored by 7 tonight. Doesn't surprise me. Now, there's Love and Diz World with the new Mickey Mouse football emoji that we just created. I do love that emoji. Matt, he's in purple just for you. I know you'd be happy with that. But it's pretty cool. We're going to try to come up with some new Disney football related emojis to go in for all of our members to use. And again, I thank all of you guys for being there. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. So I should have one of my guests joining me very shortly. I hope he would be here shortly, since I just sent him the link. I'm moving some stuff around the screen so I can bring him in easy. It's Monday night. We're having some fun here. Again, football game starts in about 8 minutes, and we'll be watching it live, working on some new stuff. My buddy Kelly, who probably will not be with us tonight, he may stop in and make a cameo for a few minutes. We're working on creating a way that we can show on the screen while we're on with everybody's shot in the picture to show all of the live scoring. But until then, I'm going to be working with some slot stuff, sliding it back and forth and going through that. So we're excited about that. Had a great interview with Jackie Super Enthused on Sunday night last night. She's amazing in the Disney community. If you're just catching us out, you can check that out in my Disney Innovators playlist. That's there. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be a guest on an upcoming show with One Stop Mouse, so that should be a lot of fun. Rachel loves Disney. Will you be live tomorrow? Rachel, I will not, because I'm a person of commitment, and I had given my word to One Stop Mouse that I would join him on his channel for an interview prior to them announcing a game tomorrow. So I am going to stay to my word and do that. So we will not be live tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll be back doing my interview show on Wednesday night, chilling with Pete. We'll be interviewing the great Disney podcaster, father-daughter team, Disney Assembled. So we got some good stuff going. And then right now, we were scheduled to be on Kelly's channel on Thursday, but I hear the NFL is changing things around, so we got to see what the schedule's going to be. Candy Mom, Cynthia, great to see you here. Pearl, Manhattan, I found my pearl. Every show, I look for my missing pearls and my missing car key. I found one half, so we'll see what's going on there. The Sure Nuts 60 are in house. They say, Pete, are you always going to go live after every Browns victory? It seems like an occurrence now. I will not be going live next Monday on purpose. I need the Browns to lose a game. Here's the thing. I'm happy for the Browns fans, okay? I want to see the Browns do great, except for 3 games a year. The 2 they play against my Ravens, and the 1 that we would play them if they ever make the playoffs. But I want the Browns fans to have success. They've suffered for a long time now. They deserve it. I'm glad that they are having success, and they played very well yesterday. I watched them against the Colts. Congratulations to them. Next Monday, Bills and Chiefs. We will probably have to go live next Monday for the Bills and Chiefs. I believe that was the Thursday night game that they're moving to Monday. So, yeah, we'll probably have to do that. And we'll follow back up with you on that as we go. I got to check to see what's going on Thursday. I'm hoping that the NFL moves a show or a game to Thursday night to give us a Thursday night game to watch. So that would be important to us. I hope that does happen. So we'll see. Rachel, we'll let you know. More to come on that. I know who Kelly will vote for. He'll be voting for the Bills, Cynthia. He's a converted Bills fan. He just doesn't know it yet. Since he's not listening, I can say that. But it is what it is. His Chiefs lost yesterday. He was not answering my text messages during the game when I was letting him know that I was watching the Raiders play very well. And he didn't like that. Rachel says she's a Bills fan. Well, that's awesome. Bills are doing well this year. We're happy for them and excited for the Bills, having a good year. Another team that, like the Browns, I'm happy to see them having success. I'm a diehard Ravens fan. Of course, I want to win. Obviously, I always want my team to win. But I do like it when the NFL is more balanced. For all those years that you had the hierarchy of the NFL, the Cowboys when they had their run, and the 49ers, and the Patriots when they've had theirs, and it's the same team every time. It just, it's not that exciting after a while. You like to see some new, fresh blood in there. So I'm excited to see the Raiders starting to turn around a little bit, being more competitive. The AFC North being so strong that, the Bengals are going to be good down the road. They put kids around Burrow. Look out, man. That kid's a stud. So We will see. This is going to be an interesting year. I was big on the Pats. Loved Brady. Well, Brady can't remember how many downs it is right now. He's gotten old. If you've watched the game the other night, he lost, and he was not up on how many downs he had. He thought he still had another one. But Tom Brady is, Hall of Fame, first ballot going in. He's one of the best that ever played. He arguably could be argued as the best, but definitely in the breath of the top quarterbacks to ever play. I got to give him his props. Sawyer in the middle, welcome in. What's going on, my friend? Great to see you. Yes, Joshua says pray for Dak. He is out of the hospital. I did see an ESPN thing that just came out and said that he is out of the hospital, and we're excited to have him here. And, of course, as I bring this guy in, I got to say...
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
Hockey Puck is in the house.
What is going on?
What is going on? You're undefeated. Pittsburgh Steelers still at the top of the division.
I hadn't noticed. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, like you hadn't noticed. Don't give me that. I know that you noticed that because you let me know that all the time. And but that's a good thing. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. David T, welcome in. Great to see you here. Jeff, 22 friends hanging out with us to start. We're talking a little bit of everything all around the league right now. Just get started. Jeff, as we go on Monday nights, will be one of my co-hosts when he can make it, and so will Corey from Living in Diz, as my two regular co-hosts are generally tied up on Mondays. Of course, they're welcome anytime we go live, but I love Diz Our Dream. He's one of my favorites in the community, so anytime I can have him sit down and talk about football, we're going to. Thomas Ford, Pete, I am listening to talk about the NFL game while watching the Braves and Dodgers game. Do you want me to keep score of the game? Thomas, hey, yeah, absolutely. I'm a big baseball fan. I love the Braves and the Dodgers. I am pulling for the Dodgers because I got to be honest. Dole Whip Dad is a diehard Dodger fan along with Steve's World. And Steve's World is live right now. So if you're a big Disney fan and you want to go over and check out Steve's World, we encourage you. Welcome to do so. He's great content over there. You're always welcome to come back and join us here through the night. We love Steve's World. Diz Our Dream, Jeff, how was your day today, sir?
Actually, the reason I was late is because Donna Jaworski was sharing with Angela some of the pictures of cupcakes that she got from Sprinkles this past weekend. So she put me on the next flight down. I went down to Orlando, went to Sprinkles.
We're having technical difficulties, Jeff. It's not working. Something's wrong with his sound. I'm not sure what it is. You're back, Jeff. Oh, there you are.
So, needless to say, that was my afternoon. Flying to Orlando and flying back with cupcakes.
Nice. How's your Instagram doing?
Please don't do that again. Please don't do that again.
For those of you that don't know, today I was on a live stream with Jeff's wife on a shopping live stream with Myers and the Mouse, who I love Myers and the Mouse, Mama Mouse, when she does a shopping stream, and it cost me some money today buying Christmas Disney stuff. And as we were on there doing it, I told everybody that was on the stream to go onto Jeff's Instagram thing and send him notes telling him to get me Disney cupcakes or Sprinkles cupcakes, and he got bombarded, which always made me feel good. So that's good. Dave Houston says KC Buffalo on Thursday and Arizona Dallas on Monday is what the schedule shows. Well, the word is that because of Buffalo playing Tuesday, they may move their game. So maybe they'll switch Arizona and Dallas to Thursday. I don't know. Hopefully the NFL will come up with something tomorrow and let us know what's going on, because we got to have a Thursday game.
You have to have a Thursday game. You have to.
Put your Steelers on Thursday. I'd like to see them on there.
Oh,
who do you play this
week?
Who do you play this week?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Lord almighty. What are we going to, you and Matt. I got Matt in the stream here somewhere hanging out. He is a big Steelers fan.
Matt.
Yeah.
All right, Matt.
Doesn't matter.
What about them Raiders? What about them Raiders? I cannot figure out the Raiders. I cannot figure them out.
The game just kicked off, by the way. Jeff, I did this tonight. We'll have this. I can switch it over to a share screen, and we'll be able to go to live showing the score and updates at any point. We can keep talking. We can keep talking over it, which is great. So it doesn't have to be our ugly mugs that they're always looking at.
Yes.
So,
thank gosh.
Raiders, yeah, man. How crazy is that? I heard that Gruden made a ridiculous speech before the game to him, and that they were like fired up like crazy going out of the tunnel. Herbert back on a nice touch pass to his tight end, misses him, and they were like going crazy coming out of the tunnel. And some of the KC players were even saying, wow, what's going on over there? They came out ready to go.
Winning at Kansas City is hard to do.
Yes.
And wow, I would have bet the house that Kansas City would have won that game, but
well, Kelly wasn't answering my text during those times. I will tell you. I was between him and Jeff were both ignoring me on text during the games because Jeff lost his quarterback with a broken leg, and Kelly was losing. So neither one of them wanted anything to do with the chaos of my channel. That's for sure, or me for that matter. So Thomas Ford, I thought the Buffalo and Chiefs game had already been moved to Monday. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of confusion on that. We're going to try to dig into that. I think the NFL will come up with something tomorrow. Sawyer in the middle is hollering out, throwing up on the Saints. So we'll see what happens tonight. Abear, I like this kid in Oregon when he played. I told Jeff the night that he was drafted that he was going to be good. I still think he's going to be really good for the Chargers. They're giving him a shot to play. Be interested to see. I mean, he went 3 and out to start, but playing in New Orleans in the Dome is a different factor for out there. So it'll be interesting to see. Who denies a text from Reed? Candy Mom, I can tell you, I couldn't get Diz Our Dream to answer my phone today. I had to go get his wife to go get him to bring him into the stream. So I do get denied from times, although a nice run back to almost midfield for the Saints. I do get denied.
Can I respond to that? Respond to that?
Sure, go ahead.
I had to step away from work, and I had to go make some lunch. I just wanted to leave everything in the office. I just wanted to forget about. No, the sandwich came out very well.
Okay, good.
But I had to separate from work for a minute. So
nice. Well,
phone and everything.
Unfortunately, I'm not working right now, but you know what? I would call it work. I'm trying to get myself healthy, and that's where my focus is. Big run right there. Is that Kamara running? Nope, that was not Kamara. It's 28 running. Come on. I need Kamara running the ball. I want to see 41.
He's in now. Kamara's in right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play ahead of you, I think.
Are you? Okay. If you want to tie up with me, you can. It was Murray. Yeah. Thank you, Craig, Preet, on that. Appreciate that. So loving Disworld. Craig's a good guy. New channel that we've found recently. Big supporter in the community. He's got some great ideas coming up. Jeff, I'll probably be talking to you about one of them. I'll do that off stream. Something for the holidays that he's thinking about that I thought was a good idea. But
sure.
We'll talk about that a little later. Loving the fact that Craig's in here. My moderators, thank you. Candy Mom, I know you're in here. A couple of the other ones, thank you for being here. I appreciate all the moderators that were in my stream last Saturday that protected us from all the evildoers that were out there. Jeff was one of them. I thanked him today. Hand off to Murray, up the middle again. The Chargers don't seem to want to stop everybody. They're giving 3 to 4 yards every stream.
Yeah, so. That was craziness last Saturday. But it was a great informative show that I think a lot of people wanted to know, and they were in there because they wanted to know what happened, and very informative.
Yeah, it was nice because Sunday was the first day that I actually slept in since coming home in April. That I wasn't up at 7 or 8 in the morning. I'm usually up because I'm just stressed about something as I work through this whole thing, and it was nice to sleep. I slept into almost 11. It's not a loss, I don't think. Hopefully it's not a loss.
I think he lost some yards on that, Pete.
So we're starting off with the negative with Kamara. I'm off to a good start there. Sawyer in the middle. Panthers have won 3 in a row, tied for first place in the South. I was all about tanking for Trevor this year. What the heck? Sawyer, yeah. The Panthers looked really good against the Falcons last night. I was definitely impressed with the way they look. They played very well, and that's without McCaffrey. So,
right. Without McCaffrey. Now, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen with Dallas and the Dak Prescott injury?
They're going to run the ball like you've never seen, and become a run-heavy offense, and kind of play it similar to the Ravens did the year we won the Super Bowl, where you had Trent Dilfer, who was a beyond his time quarterback who could dink and dunk. and that's the best he could do. And they'll play off the run instead of playing off the pass.
Okay.
That's what I
I
think.
think Andy Dalton still throw. He can still toss the ball.
He can still toss a little bit, but his timing is a little bit less than it used to be if you watched. And his ball has a little bit more air under it. It doesn't have the heavy spin. So I'm interested to see how they worked it out. Saints punting, we got a touchback here. It'll be Chargers ball on the 25 when they come back. Yes, Loving Disworld says, yes, honestly, the best show I've seen on YouTube, hands down. I brought the whole family over to watch it. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Craig. It was a tough show to do, but I'm glad I got to do that for the community. 19 friends watching us. If you're all loving football, share us out. We're out there. Hopefully, Twitter and everything will pick us up, and some friends will come in and find us here tonight that like the Saints or like the Chargers. I know I tweeted out about it as much as I could. If you got friends in the NFL community that like the NFL, let them know about us. We're looking for more people to come over and hang out with us on Monday and Thursday nights. So Thomas Ford says, I think Dallas might sign a veteran quarterback. Who's out there to sign? Thomas, tell me who's out there. I'd be curious to see. Here for the moment, they are here, and I'm glad they're here. I love that name. Corner Sports, Tommy, he's in house.
Hey, Tommy.
Love to see you, Tommy. We appreciate you, buddy. I don't know what veteran quarterbacks are out there that are unsigned. Flacco was out there. He's on the Jets now.
Terry Bradshaw, maybe. I don't know.
A Stafford trade possibility. That's interesting.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay. That's really interesting. That tell you what, that they win. I will go out on a limb and say if Stafford goes to Dallas, they win that division easily. And Stafford, it could be good for him for a change. I mean, that kid's got talent. He just hadn't been able to win the big game. It's partially what's around him. I think Detroit, Detroit Disney duo. Sean, he's probably somewhere with his ears burning right now because I'm talking about it. But we'll see. Caitlin, make it blue in house. Great to see you, dear.
Hi, Caitlin.
Always good to see you. They hit the news as soon as Dak went down. Interesting. Well, Jerry Jones working the sidelines. Who knows? Trying to find somebody. Or they could always go Kaepernick and make a statement. Well, here's my thing with Kaepernick. How many years has he been out now? 3?
More than that.
3, 4? I mean, that's a long time to be out. It has nothing to do with his social things and all his precedents and all that. Has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that he's been out of the league for 3 or 4 years. That's a lot of time. Would he be able to get up to speed quick enough to make a difference? And how long does it take him to learn Dallas' system? You're talking we're 5 weeks in already? So you got 12 weeks left. I mean, does it take him 6 or 7 to learn it? If he does, do they make the playoffs for that? I don't know. That's a quick question. Phone lines will be open tonight. Anybody wants to call in, talk with us tonight, we welcome you to do so. Brittany Morgan says, Pete, winning our division isn't very hard this season. Well, that's true. The NFC East is the worst division in football, and I don't think I ever thought I would ever say that in my life. That Redskins, Cowboys, Giants, for the historic franchise that they are that bad.
Is Philadelphia still in first place? No. Dallas won.
Dallas
won. So
Travis Moreland, that's a pretty cool name. I like that. First time I've seen you here, my friend. If I've missed you before,
hey, Travis,
I apologize. Welcome. He's saying hello to Caitlin. Welcome in here. Always great to see new friends come in. We welcome friends that love football, that love Disney, that like the positivity of life. We want to sit here and talk a little bit with you, so more than welcome here. Jump over real quick while Jeff and I are talking. I'll share out the screen. Gives you an idea of what's going on with the game. Tells you a little bit about 1st and 10. It's a little bit behind 2 as it goes through. So right now I'm looking at 10:06 on the clock, and I'm looking at 10:20. So it's just a hair behind, but it will be able to keep everybody up as we go through. Thank you for hitting that like button. 35 likes here tonight. I appreciate you, Candy Mom. Cynthia's all over it as usual. Gary B. in-house with us. Great to see you here tonight. Yes, it'll be interesting with the whole NFC East thing and the way that goes down. I don't know if Daniel Snyder's going to be happy with those guys being that bad for that long. We'll wait and see. But right now, it looks like our division, one of the best in football. I got to be honest.
I hear you. It's very. It's going to be competitive with Cleveland, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh. They're right there.
There's no gimmies. And even look, you and I have talked about it. Cincinnati scares the hell out of me in 3 or 4 years because If they build around that kid correctly, look out. He's just as talented as Ben. He's just as talented in my mind as this kid Abear that's out there. This kid that plays for the Chargers is the real deal. I saw him in Oregon, loved him, and I think he's going to be huge. Evan Hutton, good to see you in here, Evan. My prediction is the Jets will go 0-6. Well, Evan, if they do, you're going to get the best quarterback in the draft because that kid's a stud coming out of Clemson.
Clemson.
Yeah.
I'd want him on my team. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, in a heartbeat. That kid, he reads. Defense is quick. He's fast. He's got a good arm. He's just building strength right now. Best thing he did was staying in college another year. He'll be the number one pick of the draft. It's the lottery for him. That's for sure. We got a short run, minimal gain. They're highlighting Keenan Allen right now, talking about his games played. Julio Jones didn't play again. A lot of injuries in the NFL. It's been a tough year for that. I don't know if that's because of no preseason or if it's just the, whatever. But a lot of
training.
Yeah, maybe guys didn't train as hard because all the COVID thing they had to take.
Here's a big run.
We got a big run coming up here. Hopefully it's a quick pass run. Damn it! Oh, that is a nice run. Solid run.
Right up the middle.
Down to the 18. That is solid. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. 21 friends. Again, share us out. We're sitting here, Jeff and I, talking. We're going to have some more friends coming in throughout the night, hopefully joining us for a little bit of the game. If the Chargers start doing well, there might be a Dole Whip dad appearance. So, and Corey should be coming in a little bit later. He got home a little bit late for work, but he set me up there. So, Chargers could be, interesting. That division over there, I mean, you're looking at what? Chargers, Denver. You're talking about Kansas City and the Raiders. Again, another interesting division. Kansas City should hand down and be the best team, but Raiders beat them the other day. Chargers played them tough. When they played them, that really could have been gone either way. So it'd be interesting with that division.
What's your prediction for this game? Did you already?
Saints by 10.
Saints by 10?
Yeah, I think they cover easily. I think that a lot of people are predicting the game to go under, so I think it will be a high-scoring game when it's all said and done in the 40s. But I think the Saints are just a bigger, better team. We'll wait and see. I mean, hell, I was wrong 100% on San Francisco last night. Miami just shocked me with that one. I called that one completely wrong. Abear to the end zone, way out of bounds. It'll be second down. We come out. Yeah, I was completely wrong on that one, 100%. So,
well, even Seattle last night.
The Falcons might just draft Justin Fields out of Ohio State. Thomas, what is your feeling for why that would happen? I'm curious about that. Caitlin, sorry. I'm drinking the water tonight, doing what the doctor wants me to do. Caitlin, the backup right now is Andy Dalton. He's a Red Rifleman from Cincinnati. For many years, and he's now over there. So I'm thinking the Chargers actually upset the Saints. Really? All right, Craig, well, we'll see. If you're on par with your pickup for tonight, 22 friends watching, we appreciate you being here tonight. Again, we know Steve's World is live. Steve's got a great show. If anybody's new to our channel and you love Disney, Steve's World on Monday night's a phenomenal show. We encourage everybody always to check out over with Steve. And, we'll be here when you come back because we're here for 4 hours talking football, watching the game. It's a good chance to hang out with friends. Life is a short thing. And for me getting to hang out with friends on Thursday night and friends here on Monday night, it's awesome. Both you in the chat and my friends that come in live. Car key. Jeff, I've found both my missing car key and my pearls tonight. That's a good night. I love that.
See that?
Yeah. It's always
awesome.
It's always a good thing. Love you, car key. Welcome. Glad you're here with us hanging out. So, Jeff, are you planning on trying to go to any games up there? I hear that they are allowing fans into your stadium.
They allowed fans at the stadium yesterday. The governor has finally lightened up a little bit, I should say, and I want to say a little bit. You can't get a season. You can't get the season tickets to the Steeler games are backed up like 25 years. I mean, you just can't get tickets to the Steeler.
I'm sure people are selling them on eBay. Thomas says Atlanta might trade. Well, that's true. I mean, they're pissed at Ryan for being 0-5. Oh, who caught it?
Keenan Allen.
He's my guy on one of my teams. I'll take it. I got my quarterback throwing. I think, you know what? I got to pull up, Jeff. I may have the quarterback in our league. I forgot to pull that up. Let me pull up the fantasy league for the Thursday night football watch party, which is tentatively running on Monday nights whenever we get a chance. So that's a good thing. Let me see what the scoring is right here.
That was a nice catch because that pass was behind him.
That was he turned his body back and got.
He turned it. He did. Yep.
Stud. I do like.
He missed the extra point though. Jeez.
So here's what we got going. I am playing Dole Whip Dad. He has no players going. He's up by 8 points. I got Bear the quarterback, Kamara the running back, and I got Smith the tight end tomorrow, and Lutz. So I should be able to take Dole Whip Dad.
I think that's, yeah.
Philly's putting it to me. They got 163-70 right now. I gotta go. I gotta have Bear to have a big night for me to catch them. Let's see how you are doing.
Does Ron have anybody playing tonight, or is he done?
Ron's got. Hold on, I moved it too fast here for my computer. It's catching up. Come on, computer. Ron has. He has Henry, the tight end for the Chargers, going tonight.
Okay, so he still has potentially more points.
He could get some points tonight. I see that you are crushing Zip and Dave, 165-105. And you are 100% going to win that game, according to them. They are done. They have no other players tonight.
Yeah, they're
done. They're done. So you got that win under your bucket. And where's your other game? Cupcake. I hate saying that. Good Lord. You're playing Viapre. Ed has Sanders going tonight for New Orleans and the Saints defense. So he would have to. I mean, he's got a 1% chance against you. So who knows? We'll have to wait.
I like those chances.
Like those odds.
You know, I mean, I've been scoring about the same amount of points every week, and it just seems like I've been playing people that have had that game. You know, they put the players in, they have that big game every week. So,
yeah. Strive to be better. Just bounced over from Steve's stream. I appreciate you coming over. Show Steve the love. We love Steve's World. We're encouraging anybody who's a Disney fan to go over and check out Steve's World and Mickey's Magic Meg tonight. We'll be here all night, but we appreciate you, Strive. I know you're a huge supporter of the community, and I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you so much. Caitlin Make It Blue says, sorry, Pete, for being off topic, but thanks for introducing me to Jackie. I watched a few videos and love her so far. You are awesome, Pete. Thank you. Well, Caitlin, I appreciate you. You know that. Jackie was fantastic last night. She is super enthused, and she was super fantastic last night. Matt Williams says, hey, Pete, I think you have my email from the Pickup League. I should, Matt, but I go through so many things, and I've had a lot of stuff come in with this past weekend stream. So if you could just shoot it to me again real quick, I'd like to, make sure you're in on things. I was trying to find it today, and I was struggling, and I don't know why, but maybe it's me or my thing. So my email is right in the information section on our page, and I appreciate you, and thank you for being a member of our channel. I appreciate all the people that have chose to be members and support our channel. It does take a lot to do this, and I appreciate those that invest in us. And we do try to recognize all our members. I'm going to wait until the 9 o'clock, 9:15 hour, somewhere in there, and I'll be recognizing all of our members here tonight, because we had some new ones join, and of course the members that get our higher tier, Jeff, are getting the coin that we put together, which is going out to all of our friends, which I love. I'm very proud of this coin, to create something that's Disney-esque that people can enjoy. To be able to bring Disney joy to people makes me happy, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I want to give back with. I believe in having channel membership. You got to pay your people back. I can't stand channels out there that do not do stuff. I've already done mailings and already sending out coins to different people. I'm getting ready to do an upcoming Zoom call. I'm sending people Christmas cards. I'm trying to show all those that invest in us. And we've talked. You feel a lot of the same ways about in people that invest in your channel, be they free or whatever, super chats or anything. You really go out of your way. One of the things that where I fell, it sounds weird to say this, where I fell in love with Jeff and Angela's channel, okay, and them as people, was your stream a while back before I got sick, but you were down on Tower of Terror, and you were getting super chatted by people, and you were so humble about it, and so gracious. And you were actually, Jeff actually told people to stop that day. Do you remember that?
I don't. I don't do that well. You know, we don't. That's what we don't offer memberships because I don't think we could offer
What?
people anything more than we already offer them.
Oh,
Um,
that, Jeff. What?
yeah.
Good night. Did you want to say hi to Jeff real quick or no? I know. Just yell to him. I know you're ready for bed.
Hi.
What's up, Preston?
Producer Preston from the other side of the room. He's heading to bed. He's got school in the morning. So good night, buddy. I love you. So he wanted to say hello, but you know, and to everybody their own. But I was so impressed with how humble you all were with the support, and it made me realize that when I got to that opportunity with my channel, I wanted to be gracious and humble and thank people. So that's what I'm trying to do with it. And, you know, learn that from a Steeler fan. That's hard to say.
Well, yeah. So I mean, we don't offer memberships because I don't think I know there's a lot of people right now that are, you know, they're fighting to put food on their table. They're fighting to pay rent. You know, I just figure in super chats especially, I don't know how to react when people give us super chats. I don't think we deserve super chats. I just think we do this for fun. We do this to, you know, give people that experience that can't do it. And you know, it's just a really humbling experience. And I know, you know, there's a lot of people having hard times right now, you know, can't put food on their plate, can't pay their mortgage and stuff like that. So
I agree 100%.
I just like to keep everybody on a level playing field, and you know, anybody that wants to come in and enjoy what we have, you're more than welcome. But you know, maybe once we take it a little more seriously, when we get clothing and you know do some things, we might like send out shirts and stuff. But I don't think we'll ever offer memberships because that's, you know, we're not in this for the money.
I respect
You know?
everybody that wants to do it, and I believe, first off, I agree with you 100%. I would tell anybody who's in this community, we value you first. We want you here. We appreciate you. Casey Bryan, I'm glad you're here. I need you to send me a direct message with your email if you haven't done it yet. I have to check my email. If you have already, great. If you haven't, do me a favor, send me a message so I have that. I agree with you 100%. We want everybody here in our Disney little community, Disney NFL for us community. We don't expect super chats. We don't expect PayPals, Venmos, membership, anything from anybody. Don't expect that at all. We want you here. We want you to first put your food on the plate. I agree with you there, Jeff. Where I look at it is, and I sat and went over this a lot of times, and I reached out to a lot of members of the community, people in the community, not members, member channel, and I said, "What's your feeling on this? You know, I see that you do some memberships of people. What's your feeling?" What kind of came back to me is it gives me a sense of feeling more a part of a channel. It gives me I have money that I have that I'm willing to spend on Disney, and so I choose to spend it on that. And I thought about that, and I said, well, you know what? If somebody wants to do that, then I fully welcome it. But if they're going to do that, I'm going to pay them back 100%. If they're a channel, like I do this every week, and I know, Jeff, you've seen it. Every week, I post my members up there, and the ones who have channels, I put their logos and say, hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of people don't do it as detailed as I am, but that's what I'm going to do. You know, I did the coins. These coins that I did were not cheap. Just so they were quick. It's 6-0 Chargers, 4:12 left in the first. I don't believe we are doing too well right now with picking the Saints. We'll see what happens. But you know, I invested a lot into these coins. They cost me much more than really. You know, I may break even on some of the memberships because of it, and I'm okay.
Right.
I'm okay with that because I wanted to pay people back. That's just the way I do things. So you and I see a lot of things alike, Jeff. We believe in taking care of people.
And I don't want to bash anybody that offer. I'm not bashing people that offer memberships. I understand, you know, that's just not what our channel is going to do. Right?
No, and that's why it is your channel. I love it. Everybody has the right. I've said this to many creators because people come back to me and say, "Oh, sorry. Well, I just did this. I like Candy Mom, Jeff. I'll just stalk you." So that's what she says. I'll Cynthia. So you know, kind of a couple people say, "Oh, I'm sorry about this or sorry about that." I said, "Hey, don't be sorry about anything. At the end of the day, it's your name on the channel. You run your channel exactly the way you want, and as long as you're happy with it, that's what's right for you, and that's what matters. That's why we're all different. And God bless."
Yeah.
So, Karki says, "Go ahead, Jeff."
Yeah, we just support everybody we can, and you know, hope everybody just does the same to us. You know, come check us out, and you know, if you don't,
Well,
You don't. We're not. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, right?
I did get a text from Angela with a bill for $25 for watching her on the channel today. So I mean, I will pay that. You know.
And those coins that you're giving out are top notch. When Ed was showing that on the stream last week or whatever, I mean that's nice and thick and heavy, and
Oh yeah.
that's a nice yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, the color on you. I mean, you can hear how heavy it is when it
Right.
drops. So I appreciate that. Karki says, Pete and Jeff, you are wonderful. Well, thank you, Karki, from both.
Thank you.
And Jeff, she says, and Jeff, I didn't even tell Pete about the sprinkles cup. What? The sprinkles cupcakes you sent to all of us in the chat. Jeff, we're going to have issues. And I'm I'm obligated by contract to do this. Again, I still don't understand why. Rob Fuzz is here. I want to upgrade myself to get a coin. You can do that, Candy Mom. I've had a lot of people do that. We try to take care of them and get them out in the mail as quickly as possible. Surf Bum says, hey, Rob Fuzz. Rob says the coin looks nice. Yes. I'm very proud of these. And I'm happy to give them to my members to say thank you. But most importantly, or equally important to me, is that I'm going to hand these out to the men and women of our community that I see down in Disney that served our country. If I see a veteran, I plan to walk up and hand them to one of them. I actually had one veteran who reached out to me saying he liked the stream on Saturday night. He had found me for the first time, and I got his address, and I'm mailing him one of the coins.
That's awesome.
So I'm excited to do that, which is cool.
Awesome,
Kate Bryan says, Pete and Jeff, I personally feel when I super chat or become a member, it is to support a person I believe in that will hopefully offset some of the cost you continually bring family entertainment. And then Casey, that's what a lot of people said to me, and which is why I chose to do membership on my channel. And I'm not going to lie, for me, I mean, I've been very transparent the last 6-7 days. You know, I got $1 million+ in medical bills that luckily my insurance is paying a good portion of. God bless having good insurance. But we still got responsibilities we got to do, and being able to have a little bit extra coming in to help cover some of the cost of Tube Buddy and microphones. I mean, Lord knows when I got home here and Preston and I decided to do the channel, my wife realized that I'd spent about $1,500 on microphones, computers, speakers, cameras to do it right. Oh, a big sack on Abear for the New Orleans defense. That's good for somebody you're playing against, Jeff. Not for you. But the little bit that comes in, I gotta back up for a second here because I have to turn off. Preston came in here and turned on this heater because he was cold out in the other room, and now they shut the doors and it's like a sauna in here. They're gonna try to sweat me out and help me lose weight. It does help to call. My initial cost to set up this thing because I never planned to do this. It was actually, if you had the computer in, it was about $2,500 to get everything that you want to do, and you don't realize when you start. So, but
there's a lot of people that are glad you did it. So,
yep. Well, make it clear, Jeff and I feel the same way. We want you to take care of your responsibilities first. If you have the financial lucrative, additional income that you want to support people, we welcome your support on my channel. We appreciate it. Jeff appreciates anytime he's been super chat. I know I've seen him be so gracious, and thank you, people. And you're welcome here. You don't have to be a member to be here. We want you here regardless. I and Jeff welcome everybody. Mar in Memphis is here. Great.
Exactly. Hi, Mar.
Great to see you. Love Mar. She sent Preston an incredible postcard from Graceland, and I'm a huge Elvis nut, so I went crazy for it. And he was really proud of it. He was very, very happy with it. So we're excited.
I'd like to do that someday. Go to Graceland, see that.
It's on my bucket list, and if I go there, I'm calling up Mar, and I'm taking a fan to Disneyland. my Elvis Disneyland. So my brother's been there a couple times. He sent me pictures of him on the plane and all this kind of stuff. I still think Elvis is living upstairs. I can't prove it yet. That should be another question for my Sunday show. Is Elvis living up in Graceland? That's going to be my Mar in Memphis question. I'm going to have to add that in. So, Pearl Manhattan, Canton memberships with one business killed by the sickness and not having the capital support my music channels and Etsy store. You know what, Pearl? And that's fine.
That's fine.
We respect that, and we love you. And if you don't know about Pearl, she does amazing music. Check her out. I love Pearl Manhattan. She's somebody that looked out for me when I was sick, and and we didn't even really know each other. And I consider it a blessing that I've gotten to know Pearl a little bit more. So please go and look after Pearl and support her. Pearl, you are 100% wanted, desired, loved in this community, and we want you here. I love watching you interact with Myers and the Mouse on their channel a couple times. It's been fun. Pearl does some great stuff. I know you know her a little bit more than I do. I believe, Jeff, from you, or at least Angela does from here.
Yeah, Pearl's she does some great music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob Fuzz, Graceland looks like Universal Studios.
Rob, you're gonna get, you're gonna go from your horn to this. Do not pick on Graceland. I will unleash Mar in Memphis on you. So, no, he isn't. The secret would have been out long ago if he was upstairs. Yeah, that's just wishful thinking, Mar. I so wish he would have lived longer. I was a huge fan of Elvis's music. Still am to this day, his gospel and his rockabilly and everything. So, Rob Fuzz, after they read it, after they redid it.
They redid it.
Okay, after they redid it. I got you, buddy. Rob Fuzz, the king of retro. He is an unbelievable person. And much like in the movie where you say, the character's name 3 times, he shows up. Ladies and gentlemen, again, contractually obligated. Go ahead, Rob. You're on. What's up, buddy?
You're not listening to me. When they redid Great... Hi, by the way. When they redid Great... I was saying it looks a lot like Universal Studios. Not even joking. They redid the whole thing. It's a brand new hotel. It's amazing. You got to go.
Oh, I got to check that out. Well,
it's really cool.
I might add I might call it my Mar and Memphis question and say, is it true that Rob Fuzz laid naked in the jungle room of Graceland?
That is... Oh, sorry.
That is true? Okay. Now that is becoming the Mar and Memphis question. And it's going to include Rob Fuzz. I'm adding that in. Matter of fact, I've got to do this, Jeff, right now because I'll forget. And I don't want to forget because you think I'm kidding.
The horns were awesome, by the way. Thank you.
What is that?
The horns were awesome.
You like the horns? I'm glad. So I'm going to my master file here real quick. And there it is right there. And all right, Rob, be quiet.
Hey, Rob.
Be quiet. The Mar and Memphis question is, can you tell me if it's true or not that Rob Fuzz laid naked in Graceland's The Jungle Room? There. It is now in the questions for Sunday night. Thank you, Rob. You never know what's going to happen on one of my shows, do you? What's up, buddy? How you been? Your retro stuff, I was actually just saying to Jeff, as you called, your retro stuff that you're doing on your channel is phenomenal. I'm glad you're back into rocking that. We're sitting 6-0 right now still. 1:10 left. Saints have the ball at about the 38. So you seem to be enjoying all that you're doing with the retro, huh?
A lot of fun, yep. A lot of good. It was weird. I just found a bunch of tapes. I was going through a lot of unmarked tapes and everything. I found a lot of good stuff, so I've been having a blast with it. So
nice. I'm glad you did that. Casey Bryant says, Pete, did you catch the Adults in Disney morning live stream this weekend? It was short but great interaction. Thanks for introducing us to them. I didn't catch them live. I try to catch them when I can. They're great people. And again, it's what I'm trying to do with this, both the Sunday and Wednesday show, is bring you people that are either established or up and coming, and they're phenomenal. And no, I didn't catch it. There's so many great streamers now for me because I'm opening up so many doors that I try to jump around and support everybody and not just be stuck on one or two. And Jeff's been live on Saturday mornings at 11 with your show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's really good. And of course, Rob goes on Fridays whenever he can do it around Resort TV 1 because Resort TV 1 has been bouncing around because of the park hour, so it's made it tough for Rob. You've been doing what you have to do. We got a big field goal here for Lutz. Get through. I got him starting tonight. Yes. That's good. I don't even have my sound effects up. If Jeff Doak that comes on, I will get the sound effects up just to irritate him. So,
Pete, the video Saturday was unbelievable. I'm so proud of you. So good. You were telling me about it. That was way above and beyond anything I would ever imagine you would do. Just I'm very proud of you. And,
Well, I appreciate you, Rob. I do value you immensely. Real quick, before I finish my comment, while I'm thinking about it, Steve's World is finishing up. We've talked about Steve 3 times tonight. Mickey's Magic Meg is getting ready to go live. She's got an incredible group. And speak of it, there's one right there. I didn't even see him in the chat. Zippy Doodad is going to be on Mickey's Magic Meg's channel, along with paging Mr. Morrow and Brandy and Dave. If you like Disney and you're new to us, jump over and check out Mickey's Magic. It's Meg and her group. We talk about her every Monday night. She's got a great channel. We'll remind everybody again around 9:20. Check Mickey's Magic Meg out. I can't stress enough. Phenomenal throw. Zip's going to be over there. I'm shocked that you're even here, Zip. I love you. Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, check out Mickey's Magic over there. She's going live in about 8 minutes at top of the hour. So yeah, Rob, it was tough to do. I was telling Jeff it allowed me to get a lot off my shoulders, and it was it's a long path to go. There's been a lot of great things in this community though lately. I appreciate everybody's support for me Saturday night. Speaking of Zip, they had an incredible stream on Meg's channel where they gave baby shower gifts to Zip's wife. It was all something that was done in secret for weeks by a lot of people. So you see stuff like that. You see charity stuff that goes on. It's just amazing how great this community is, and I'm proud to be a part of it. But thank you for those nice words, Rob. I do appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Let me ask you this. I'll ask you both this. Did you guys know how sick I was? Rob, did you know?
Well, I'm friends with Steve. I'm friends with Walt, and they went and visited you. At first, you will put it all out there, so I guess I could talk about it now. But at first, I was told how bad it was, and at first we weren't allowed to say anything, or they weren't allowed to say anything. Understandably, your wife was upset, and everyone was upset and everything. And it was really on the down low. And then it kind of came out. We heard after they visited you and everything, and I really love that your friend kept the timeline of it, because I kind of, I'll be honest with you, I was in the dark a lot of the times, because we're much better friends. We're much closer now after all this happened than we were beforehand. We were friends, but
right.
Much better friends now. So I just didn't know a lot, and I'll be honest with you, I was very moved, and I'm so happy that she. It seems a little strange that I'm saying it, but I'm so happy that you got to see the timeline and when things happen and everything, because you obviously didn't know and everything.
Yeah.
Kind of filled in a lot of the blank questions I had over the whole thing too. And you told me that too. I was going to answer a lot of the questions and everything. So
yeah, Jeff, did you know much about at the time?
It's funny. Well, it's not funny that you asked that, but I did not. I remember. So this is the last thing I remember you doing. I remember you doing a live stream from. It looked like a sports bar or something like that.
Right.
You were in front of this computer and you were just doing a live stream. There were people coming up behind you talking, having a good time. And then Jeff Doip Dad and Kelly asked me, can you fill in for Pete? He kept asking me, can you fill in for Pete on the football streams? And even though I was filling in for you on the football streams, they still weren't telling me, what happened. They were. I don't know if they had their poker face on or what, but they just said Pete can't make it, and
Kelly knew a little bit more because of Steve than most, but they did not. What happened with that? It was pretty straightforward. I work for a military company that supports the United States military. I can't really go into what all we do, but we support globally the men and women of the military, and the owner of my company talked with my wife, and the decision that was made that it would be handled as a military operation, and that everyone in my company was put on immediate shutdown of communication. And Nanette was told to tell everybody that no communication will come out until the time is right. And that was the decision that was made, because my wife was in shock as she was trying to deal with it and everything. So I respect that they did that.
Yeah, totally.
It's just, it was what it was. But yeah, I didn't know until I read the journal. And what you guys saw when I was, oh God, he's going down again. Jeff, that's hurting you. It's another sack. That's 5.
Yeah, there's a game on.
Yeah, it is. The Saints are 6-3, 13-39. We're sitting here talking with friends. It's a Monday night watching football. 6-3 Saints. I'm going to throw it over to the for those watching and listening. You can keep up too on the stats there as they're coming up for who's doing what. On that, Cameron Jordan with the sack. We'll leave that on as we're talking here. Triple D in-house. Pray for Adam Duvall of the Atlanta Braves, Thomas Ford says. Well, we make sure we do that. It was just weird how everything went down. And when you guys saw me reading that, I taped that. It took me several times to complete that part of the thing. It's why, when I announced I was going to do it, it ended up taking me a couple weeks to put it together. And it was because I was reading that for the first time on a lot of those pages, and the emotional part was hitting me of how bad I was when you read on there that your wife is told every day that you're probably not going to make it through the night, and she and my friends and all came in. Movie Maniac says Rays beat the Astros again. Yes, they did. They came in every night and said goodbye and went home, and you don't, when you hear that, it really brings to light, wow, how important is everything. So it's tough, on that front. So, hey, look, the good thing is I'm here now, and the key is that I want to help other people, and I want to Detroit Disney do us to keep your video had me bawling. Well, that wasn't my goal, but things happen, Tracy Glenn in the house. I got to take you off this one. Hold on. Now I got to figure out how to. God, how do I take you out, Tracy? I might have to link you back in. Hold on. Let me figure out here because this is all new to me. No, probably have to. You're gonna have to link back in. Sorry, Tracy. Because my share screen went away because I didn't realize I hit it. All right, let me go over to the interview. I'm learning this whole new eCam system, so bear with me. There's Tracy. I'm going to add him in so he's here. He's now in here. Tracy Glenn, we got Rob Fuzz on with us too.
What's up, Rob?
Hello, Tracy.
Let me go back over to my share screen and figure out why.
Do it again.
I'm not. There we go. Share screen's back up. Good. All right, now I can go back down to the interview. So, Tracy Glenn in the house, we're just talking a little bit of everything, Tracy. Why is that not going back over? Oh, come on.
Pete, send me the link too, and I just got to do some stuff. I'd like to come on for a little bit. I got something later. But...
All right, I will. Let me. I'm working on.
Same link?
I'm working on figuring this thing out. Yeah, it's the same link.
What's up, Jeff Mato?
Nothing, Trapper. What's going on? So the Saints got a roughing the punter penalty, and they have or not the Saints, the Chargers. So they have the ball back. They were punting.
All right, let me see. I still got Tracy over there. Why? How do I get you out of there? Let me try this.
That's what everybody's been wondering.
Now we're back.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Back in black.
All right, I'm just gonna.
I just say that for everything. So.
I'm gonna stay off of there for right now.
Oh my!
I'll stay with the interview screen.
And there's a big pass right down the middle of the field. Chargers.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Abear back across the middle. He's from his own 40, down the middle, across to the 4-3 probably. That's a heck of a play. That's a big play for me. I needed that. I've got Abear going. Am I beating Dole Whip Dad yet? What do we got going? I am not yet. How can I not be beating Dole Whip Dad yet?
All I know is thank you, Patriots, for totally blowing my fantasy this week.
Oh, I just got the points. I'm beating Dole Whip Dad. That's one win. Now I'm coming for the Philly crew. Rob, did you have the link?
No, I don't. I was looking at. I know we tested it the one time. I have no clue where you said it. I was looking. So.
All right, let me.
Another touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams.
Nice. I'll take the pass. That gives me more points.
Yep.
I'm coming after the Do Philly crew.
So that was all set up by roughing the punter penalty.
So there is no.
Rob, it was on,
so there's no
on your text, but I resent it to you.
So there is no game this Thursday, Pete?
Goodbye, Rob. We'll talk to you in a bit. What's that, buddy?
There is no game this Thursday?
I don't know. I'm still waiting to see if the NFL is going to change things around. I can't believe they're going to give up the TV viewing opportunity for all that they would get on Thursday. Now, I know they're picking up Tuesday, but people have their lives set on Thursday night. I mean, look, Lord knows I do, and you know what? There's 30-some people in here or whatever that have their heart set on it. 32 in here right now.
That's the only reason I get up on Thursday mornings.
There you go. There you go.
Well,
let's see what we got here. Casey Bryant calling out the TD. Thomas Ford, 1-0 Braves over the Dodgers. Levin Disworld Craig says, Guyton, he was my cheap play in DraftKings. That's a good call. Awesome call there. Pearl Manhattan says, come on, Saints, seriously. That's a great line. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's early in the game still. I still think it's going to be a high-scoring game. And I think hopefully I'm right. Detroit Disney duo, Sean, there was talk in the chat before you came on that your quarterback may be traded to Dallas. That's the talk. Interesting. Detroit's quarterback over to Dallas. That could help them out a lot. So, would stink for me because, I grabbed the Red Raider, Red Shotgun, whatever you want to call him, Red Millie Gun, whatever they call him. Red Peacock, I don't know what they call him. Red something. He's red. I grabbed him as a backup because in one of my leagues, I had Prescott, and he was making monster points for me. It just killed me. Jonathan Chung, great to see you. Jeff needs an Oreo hoodie. I like it.
I certainly do.
We appreciate you here. Again, Mickey's Magic Meg is live. If you're new to our channel and you love Disney, you can check out her content tonight. She's got some great people she's interviewing over there. I always encourage you guys to check her out. We'll be here when you get back. We love Mickey's Magic. She's Mickey's Magic. Her name is Meg. She's going live right now with the great interviews over on her channel.
Yes.
Surf Bomb has a great comment right there. Wish I had Claypool this weekend. He had a monster game.
You know what? He did have a monster game. I can't get to it. I think I can do it there. There's something new I learned how to do. So now I got to move. I got to move my logo up so it's out of the way. But I learned that when we have 3 or 4 people in there, I can put comments into this thing. I just found that on Ecamm. So I'm getting better and I'm learning. Not bad for a guy with one hand. That's the way I always look at it. So, yeah, that was a big play down the middle at the end of that game. Kind of put it out of the thing. I was watching and cheering against him. I will not lie. I will tell the truth. I was saying, please give me a win. And it didn't happen. Ravens number says hello. Hey, you know what? That's the first time I think I might have seen you here, unless you're a former friend that's changed your name. We welcome you in. I am a diehard Ravens fan. I've got my helmet up above me, as you can see. Live in Baltimore and proudly represent the Ravens. We've got 2 Super Bowls with the Ravens, which is not bad. If you take the total Baltimore time, we've got a bunch, but they went with the franchise. I still wish Irsay would have left the Colts name here, left the history in the town. I may not have been happy about another team coming here, and I wasn't a Ravens fan right off the get-go. It took me a year or 2 to follow them. I still am a little bit of a Tampa Bay fan because I was for years, but I was happy that we left the Cleveland history, the name, all the history in the town. I was happy about that because it's where it needs to be. If we were the Baltimore Browns, I really would not have been buying it too much.
I was just going to ask that. I said, what if they would have been the Baltimore Browns? What would you have done?
The Baltimore Browns actually were the back in the Negro baseball leagues. They were the Baltimore Browns at one point.
Were they?
Yes.
Okay.
When they came from St. Louis,
But this was Art Modell moving the Browns from Cleveland to Baltimore, in a minivan at midnight
Well,
okay, we're in Baltimore.
He did not go out middle of the night. He went out middle of the day. He told him he was going. Ravens number 8 says I had to move somewhere. It would be Baltimore. And also I went to Super Bowl 47. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Hey, I love people like yourself coming into our show and bringing the content up. So I welcome you at any point, that you want. Subscribe to my channel or to these gentlemen and come in and join us on our football shows because this is what we're looking for. Fresh new people to come in and bring intelligent conversation to it to add to all the great people we already got. That's awesome. Super Bowl 47. That's cool.
That is awesome.
I would definitely have. Thanks, Raymond. I appreciate it. I would not have been a fan of the Baltimore Browns. So when the Ravens came here, the first year we actually won the Super Bowl. There's Kamara. Thank you. The first year we won the Super Bowl, I was still a Tampa Bay fan. It took me a little bit after it to finally say, okay, they're here. They're doing a lot for the community. They're Baltimore. I am Baltimore, born and raised. I'm going to support this team. I still have a little love for Tampa Bay. I became a Tampa Bay Yucks fan because when the year the Colts left and went out in the middle, they did go out in the middle of the night on Mayflower trucks with snow coming down. I'll never forget it. It was the first year I liked football, and I didn't have a team, and the Tampa Bay Yucks were on TBS back then, before the football contracts, and I started following them. So, have you ever been to a game in Tampa Bay? Either one of you?
I have not. No,
Trace?
No.
just hockey. Just hockey.
Just hockey. Unbelievable football stadium. When those cannons are going off, we went down there and yes, stuffed. Captain Eckert says stuffed is right. We went down there for a Ravens Tampa Bay game, and Tampa Bay beat the snot out of the Ravens that night. That cannon was going off like crazy. And as much as I was mad because we lost, I was impressed with the cannon. And it was definitely cool. You know, it's kind of like being at your stadium, Jeff, when they play that damn Renegade song.
So
Sticks, baby.
Ravens fans are from Canada, so hockey would be his number one sport.
Nice, from Canada, awesome. You know, well, hey, you're welcome. We usually go Thursday nights with the NFL watch party, but if and we rotated on a couple of different channels. But if you're following my channel, you'll see me talking about it. I also do Disney interviews on Sundays and Wednesdays, and we have a lot of fun. Hold on, I'm going to add somebody in here because he's complaining that he tried to call and it went to voicemail, and I can't have this person complaining.
Craig, I am a Pens fan. Pens, Pirates, Steelers. Although there's not a lot to cheer about for the Pirates, but yes, I am.
So
how about the Capitals? I don't know much about them.
I don't know.
I really don't.
The Capitals?
Yeah, I don't know much about them.
I can't stand
I'll tell you my
Ovechkin.
hockey story in a minute, but first let me bring in our guest.
Hello.
There's no way you should have gone to voicemail.
I did.
That we got to fix that with my phone. It's broken. It's my partner in crime on Thursday nights. Myers and the Mouse is in the house with us. We're here with Jeff and Tracy. Kelly, welcome.
What's up, Jeff and Tracy?
Hey, Kelly.
what's up, Kelly?
We're talking a lot of different things. We're talking a little hockey right now because we have a new fan that joined us, Ravens 8 from Canada. He found us and he's joined us and he subscribed. And I was just talking about you and being a partner channel, so it's funny that you were calling at that point. We're talking a little bit of hockey and stuff like that. I noticed that first off, you didn't respond to me earlier today, which I guess you were busy at work. But I'm sending you a bill for everything that Mama Mouse got me to buy online. Okay, just let you know.
Okay.
She was feeding into the frenzy. I bought about 4 things on Disney, mind you, while I was opening a package that had just arrived from Disney. Mama had
And
me.
Kelly, by the way, it's all Jim Shore, so you gotta have to pony up a lot.
What?
It's Jim Shore.
Jim Shore. What?
He's an artist. He creates incredible sculptures. They're all like $90 a piece. So, yeah, Mama it was a great stream with her and Kenzie and Angela today. I got to be a part of it. It was a lot of fun. And I got to buy a bunch of stuff. But
Well, that's great. I just want you to know I know where you live. So
what is that on everybody's thing? Everybody, I know where you live. This is your fault, Tracy.
Hey, no.
Everybody knows where you live, but they don't send you sprinkles. That's the thing.
Well, no, there's one person that doesn't send me sprinkles.
Yeah. Welcome in. We're glad you're here. Thanks for joining Pete tonight. And guys, sorry I cannot be there to meet you myself. Hopefully I'll catch you on our next stream.
Absolutely.
I'm literally just getting home here recently from work. It has been about a 14-hour day.
Are you just avoiding me because of yesterday?
Well, because of yesterday.
Yeah. You weren't. When that game started going the other way, you stopped answering my text messages, and I turned to press and I said, "He wants nothing to do with me right now."
Pete must be talking about the Kansas City or Kansas City Las Vegas.
I was at work, and the hardest part at work is I can't say bad words.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised with those bad words because that was a tough loss at home. But I will give it to they played well.
The Raiders played very well. They really did. They showed up, and we didn't play so well. And it was still a good game. Our defense didn't show up the first half of the game. But I got to hand it to the Raiders. They did show up. They did come to win, and they did a good job. And I can't take that from them. Well,
the one Captain Akron says to tell you hello, which I'm doing that for him.
Hello.
And the one good thing is that we're sitting here today, and you and I have a united front. We want Jeff to lose, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want him. He cannot have the number 1 spot in the AFC. That has to change.
Yeah.
Don't fear the donut, guys. Don't fear the donut.
So what I was going to say there, Pete, is
it's not a sprinkles reference, Kelly. He's talking about the fact he's undefeated. Go ahead, Tracy.
On Thursday, I'm probably going to sit right next to that guy there in the center, and we were going to be watching football on Thursday if they were having game.
All right, here's what I need you to do. He can't hear me right now because I'm putting him on mute. Take his wallet, order me to be delivered to my house. That way I can show that they came from him.
I can hear you.
Oh, we weren't talking about you at all. We were talking about something else.
I heard the whole thing.
Maybe I'll swing.
Thursday night becomes an issue for Thursday Night Football when there's no Thursday Night Football.
Well, we can still get together and talk a little bit of sports and football if you'd like. I'm up for it. It's Brian, NASCAR Fan 22, another new friend. I love that name. Welcome in, my friend.
Brian.
So I'm on the phone with my partner in crime for Thursday night. I'm sitting here with my guest, Tracy Glenn, who is a good friend of the channel, and my Monday night co-host, Diz Our Dream, Doesn't Buy Me Sprinkles, Jeff, who is one of my favorite friends in the community. And welcome in, Brian. Great to see you here. So, Kelly, we can still get together and talk a little bit of football. There's a lot going on with the COVID stuff. We could, instead of doing a 4-hour event, we could go back to doing our 1-hour show for the night on your channel. Hopefully some of the new friends will come in and that we're making here tonight and talk a little bit of football with us on your channel.
Okay. We may have to move it to your channel.
Okay. Let me know.
I will. That's what I was going to call and talk to you about. I may have to be a little mobile at that time. So some things have changed here, and I'll get with you on that. But I'm kind of happy because it's going to give my Chiefs a little more of a break. We have a couple injuries there that I'm worried about.
You're going mobile doesn't include going out of the state, does it?
No.
Okay. If you would have told me you
look, if you're worried about me coming to your house and taking back all the stuff you bought today,
yeah, I was worried about that.
You should be. I
should be. Okay. It's like Mama Mouse. I was fine here working hard, and then I got pulled in. It was, it's like The Godfather. I get out, they pull me back in.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Oh, my Lord. Kenzie, what are you doing?
Dad told me to come and say hi.
I haven't seen you with that much makeup. You look awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've worn my crazy makeup on my channel much before. No. I do crazy makeup sometimes. I also got my hair cut today.
You look lovely. You look lovely. And I know when I interviewed that night, Kelly, Tracy is very worried after today's stream. I know that you're going to be awesome. We're going to interview Kenzie. We have crazy questions to ask her. We won't talk about them tonight, but
I'm excited.
There are whoopie pie questions. I mean, whoopie questions that we're going to talk about.
I just wanted to say hey.
Kelly says you look great tonight too, but he is on the phone.
Thanks. Okay, I will talk to you later. I will see you at some point.
I told her that you already made it very clear to me that I have to be very nice to her.
You're leaving on Thursday,
right?
She's
my adopted daughter.
Yep, absolutely. Ravens 8 says, was the last sports game, what was the last sports game y'all went to before COVID? For me, it was, Kent, it was, I went to so it would have been the Ravens game last year, so it would have been in 2019, the last Ravens game. No, 2018. I didn't make it to any 19 games because I got sick. So it was the last home game in 2018 because I went with my friend who had season tickets. So
for me, the last one that I went to, there was a lot of pushing, shoving, biting. It was vicious. It was Mama at the Disney store.
Oh, dear.
And there was a lot of crying, and that was me. And that was my last sports event that I think I went to.
How about you guys? Last sporting event that you remember going to?
Erie Otters hockey game.
Nice. Trace?
Probably the last game I've actually gone to would be a Yankees game down in the old stadium.
Nice. I love that stadium. We can talk about
that. The last year in their old stadium, someone gave us tickets and we went down. And probably the last one I actually really went to was probably a minor league team up in Troy.
Up in Troy. Nice. Brian, NASCAR fan, says, Pete, I heard about your amazing, great recovery from being sick. And you are my hero. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You're my mentor and my inspiration. Brian, if I can help you out in any way, I am here for anybody because life is too short, and I believe in supporting our friends. Ravens 8 says Vancouver 9, Boston 3 right now. The Canucks Bruin game is a rout. That was an amazing one. So that we got that going on. The Yankee Stadium, I will say this. I went to Yankee Stadium the last year, just like you did, Trace, and I actually paid the money, and I went down. Mickey Mantle is my favorite all-time baseball player. Even though I'm a diehard Orioles fan, I'm a diehard Mantle lover. And to go down and touch his monument with my hand and just stand there for a minute surrounded by Yankee baseball history greatness, even though, I'm always wishing for the Yankees to lose. I'm not going to lie that. It was just incredible. It was just unbelievable. I mean, the history that was there. And that same weekend, I went up to Boston because I had to go up for work. I went to a Red Sox game. And to sit there and look at the field at Fenway, I walked on the field. I did the tour before the game. I actually stole some dirt, not going to lie. I had a little jar with me and took it. And, it was awesome. So just the history of baseball. I love it. Welcome in, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. She's a big Saints fan.
I love it. My last game was
Oh, my goodness
Lions.
gracious.
Nice. Shelly, that's awesome. Love it. Love it. We are going to be live. I'm going to say something that people don't usually say. Well, first I'm going to say interception, Chargers. That hurts me for my quarterback. Stop him. Knock him down. Knock him down. I need my No! He's down before he got there. I need my quarterback to get the thing in. Let my quarterback sneak. I need the point.
That was a horrible ball, Drew. Horrible.
That was a horrible ball. But if my other quarterback can dive in here on a sneak, I'm going to take those points. Just trying to win. I'm going to say something people don't usually say. We're going to be live watching the Detroit Lions game on Thanksgiving Day. That's something people just don't say usually. But we're going to do that on my channel all day. All these gentlemen will have an invite to stop in whenever they can. Kelly will be with us at night for sure. Jeff will be with us at night for sure because we've got our normal primetime game, which will be Jeff's Steelers getting a turkey leg stuck somewhere against my Ravens. So that'll be a fun game. And hopefully Kelly will be on my side for that one.
Okay.
They could run away with the AFC. You guys better watch out.
They very well could. We appreciate you, 33 friends in here. Again, Mickey's Magic Meg is live. We encourage anybody who's new to our channel and a huge Disney fan to check out Mickey's Magic. She's over there. She'll be going until 10 o'clock. We'll be here all night. Welcome you to go over and check her out and come back to us. We love being here talking football, talking a little bit of Disney, talking a bit about our lives, and we appreciate you. We usually do this show on Thursday nights with our Thursday night watch party where we rotate it among my channel and my partner channels. There they are right there. Their logos are on the screen. Dole Whip Dad, Myers and the Mouse. If you want to stay up with our show, please pertain to all three of our channels. You'll find us. It'll either be on my channel or on Kelly's channel this week, and you'll know soon. Aber, throw the ball. Good gravy. So,
I got to get a TV in here.
you don't have a TV in there?
No.
Even Kelly knows what's going on in the game, and he's in his car, I think.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I've just gotten home.
You sound tired.
I'm not stream worthy right now.
There's nothing wrong with that, brother. Hey, I appreciate you just called in. It's Jeff's Chargers playing tonight. He hasn't even called in yet, and I'm kind of surprised at that because I know he's home alone. So I'm thinking if they go up 20-3, I'm thinking I may get a phone call. But the challenge is I believe the Dodgers are playing right now, and that is why we don't have Jeff because he is a diehard Dodger fan. And and I can tell you if he was here, he would be sitting like this the whole time watching the Dodger game. We'd be talking to the backside of Dole with that.
Yeah, it's the Dodger Atlanta. They had it over. I had a station meeting tonight, so they had it on afterwards.
I heard it was 1-0.
Henry.
Yes, I saw.
Touchdown.
Nice. I like it. That makes up for the points. There we go. I am coming after the Do Philly crew. I am 80 points away. Ooh, I need a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. That's a tremendous amount. Well, if Kamara could break a big one and Lutz kicks a long field goal, I could be right in there. So, hey, splitting's better than losing two. So,
Mahomes had a big game even though they lost. For me, he did fantasy.
He did have a huge game, and he's always going to have a good game. The kid's a stud.
Yeah.
He's one of the, if not the best in the league. So you can't.
Yeah, the Patriots game being postponed totally threw my whole week right off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's my defense.
Who do you have for the Patriots? Oh, you have their defense and their kicker, probably, too?
Well, no, not their kicker.
I thought you had a couple kickers.
I got about 10 of those.
Jonathan says, CFL go Argos, which we appreciate. Brian, I'm reading your note here. I'm sorry about your passing. That's horrible. She was 87, and I've been blaming myself for that. Well, you know what? You shouldn't be. If she lived to 87, 87 is a great amount of years to be on this earth. So don't blame yourself, my friend.
I hope I lived to 55.
Me too, and I'm only 51. Addie Family Adventures, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. We'll be interviewing Addie later on this year on our Wednesday.
I actually seen there was a show I seen when Rodney Dangerfield turned 80.
Hold on, Kelly. Go ahead, Tracy. Finish.
Rodney Dangerfield turned 80, and on his 80th birthday, he said, "Well, this is a tough one to get out of. Getting into my 80s is one thing. Getting out of the 80s is another thing." And he didn't make it out of the 80s.
Wow. I love Rodney Dangerfield. Go ahead, Kelly, what you were saying?
Hilarious.
Drew Brees just licked his fingers to throw the ball, and Ivan was asking why he did, and then she looked at me and she goes, "Does that mean he's spreading corona?"
I mean, the ball could have corona. It's quite possible.
He's mad he's losing, so he's going to give it to everybody.
Ravens 8 helping us out. Braves 1-0 over the Dodgers. That is exactly why Jeff is not calling in. They're losing. So that's worse. The game is on and they could be losing. Kickoff by the Chargers goes in the end zone. It'll be a touchback. It'll be on the 25 for the Saints when we come back. Drew Brees is probably going to be fired up. So it'll be interesting to see. So, interesting thing, note, Kelly, we talked a little bit about the quarterback Dak Prescott breaking his ankle, messing that up. That was ugly for anybody watching that. It was rough. So that's a tough break for the Cowboys because he was having a monster year.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. He'll be all right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, compound fracture is really nothing to.
His leg was dangling.
Yeah,
it was.
That's bad.
It didn't break the skin. No blood, no foul.
Oh, it did. It was. It broke.
It did.
Bone was out.
It did break the skin.
Yeah, if they said compound, yeah.
Casey Bryant says, "Have you seen Archie Manning's high school highlights this year? Looks impressive. What do you guys think? Or bust? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet this year.
I think his receivers are making some pretty spectacular catches, though, too.
Yeah.
He can throw the ball. He can certainly throw the ball.
Breeze back to pass out of the shotgun. Quick out to can't see. I couldn't see the number, and it didn't come quick enough. Of course, I kicked out my
Sanders.
Was it the Sanders? There you go.
Sanders. Yeah.
You're getting a little.
That'd be funny if Arch Manning ended up with New Orleans. That would be so funny.
Oh yeah, with his dad playing there for years.
With his dad. Well, that would be his grandfather, right? Archie.
Yeah, it would be his grandfather. Well,
the good thing about an injury like that to Dak.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob, what's going on?
Hi, guys.
They've got the best doctors. They're not gonna. He's gonna take good care of his body because that's his money. So, listen, I watched the game last year when Mahomes took that hit to the knee, and I didn't think he was coming back for the year, and he came back by the end of the year and won a Super Bowl. So,
well, that's true too. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen in life. He just threw that to the ground. Well, it's not grounded because the running back's right there. But
Tracy's wearing my favorite shirt.
Yeah, Tracy.
He knows I love that shirt.
So, Rob Kelly is.
I got like 10 Reese's shirts, and I wear them all the time because it's my favorite candy.
Reese's. You guys call it Reese's. I like that. I call it Reese's. A little bit of
everything. Rob Kelly is on the line with us on the phone with us, joining in mobily.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Rob.
What's going on, brother? Well, I just came. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We just heard Mama Mouse in the background.
Yeah, that was her. Can't watch football in this house without her yelling at the
TV. So catch the ball, Camara.
That's basically what she was just.
Catch that ball.
Good gravy. They are
It's my
stinking.
moment to tell you that I gotta go now.
Yep.
Before your PG stream becomes our.
I got you. We love you. He's my partner channel. I'll throw it up there again if you're new to us. We go live on Kelly and Dole Whip Dad's channel. We spread the love around. We rotate the show around us. Check us all out. Stay up with us. If you're subscribed, we'll send out notes. I put it out on my Instagram and Twitter all the time where we're going to be. We love talking football. We love talking Disney. We love talking with friends. We appreciate you. Kelly, thanks for coming in tonight, buddy.
All right. Love you guys. Take it easy.
Talk to you, buddy. Bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, Kelly.
So, Matt Steele's just joined us. Welcome. Good to see you here, my friend. Thank you
Hi, Matt.
for tonight. We appreciate
That was
you.
the fake cheer for when Kelly leaves. Like at that when they fake cheer and there's no one in the audience. So. There it is.
When Rob, you have your horn when you come in. When Tracy came on,
Nerds!
it was crazy. I couldn't stop it. It was what was going on?
Awesome.
He's got a great thing he's got going with your. I would watch when you reviewed your Marvel movies and all that stuff. But Saturdays, you guys are doing that, Tracy?
It's Nerd Talk. It's 4 channels together. It's
Right.
Diz Our Dream. It's Diz Our Dream with Jeff and Angela. Myself, Kenzie Days, and Russ Stapleton. We all
You
get
know
together.
Kenzie Days? You know her?
I do know
You
Kenzie
her?
Days. She's amazing.
She's going to tell us Whoopi answers at some point, Rob. It's going to be your day. So,
Okay, so
So glad
Pete.
I said.
can you tell me how his last name is pronounced, please?
It's Matt Styles.
Styles. I love it. Like Joey Styles from former
Yes.
ECW wrestling. Okay, Matt, I apologize.
Did he get it
Welcome.
right, Matt? Did
Do
he get it
what?
right, Matt? Did he get it right, Matt?
We'll find out in a second.
Matt Styles.
David T says, sorry, Pete, I just returned. I know that this is a football talk. A tidbit of sports information from Cincinnati today. The Big Red Machines, number 8. Yes, let's talk about that for a second, David. You know what? We're football talk.
Yeah.
But when we do our football show, we talk a little bit of everything. We talk all sports, and we talk a little bit of Disney. So you're always welcome to bring stuff like that up. So Joe Morgan passed away, Hall of Famer,
He was
Big
a
Red
great
Machine,
announcer.
second baseman. He was
Great guy.
a great announcer. He did a great job. Obviously, life is tough, and we're going to lose people. And God rest his soul. And I hope that he's taken into heaven. And did you guys ever get a chance to see Joe Morgan play?
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Being a Pirates fan, they played like every other week, So
Unbelievable.
saw him. The Big Red Machine, Dave Concepcion. You got Pete Rose,
Yep. They had an incredible bench.
Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
I mean,
I actually have a picture.
come on.
I have a picture of Johnny Bench and I together. I met him a couple years ago, and here's a great quick tidbit for all the baseball fans that you'll love. Okay, I wish Jeff was on here because I don't think I've ever told Jeff this story, and he's a big baseball fan. Abear's going looking deep, across the middle, incomplete.
You missed it.
Incomplete. So Johnny Bench was a guest at our national sales conference, and when I was a kid, I used to tell my dad because I loved playing baseball and I wanted to play pro ball and it didn't work out. I tell my dad all the time, Dad, someday I'm going to play catch with Johnny Bench, and you're going to watch me down at the stadium. Well, of course, it never happened. Unfortunately for me, I got hurt and blew my Major League Baseball opportunity with a chance that I had. So the great thing was Bench is down for our meeting, right? And he, was taking questions from the group, and he said, "Hey, anybody have any questions?" Well, I was like the third or fourth question. I raised my hand, and I pulled a baseball out of my pocket, right? And Bench goes, he goes right out of his mouth. He goes, "Hey, well, I'm going to do autographs later." I said, "No, not going to do that, Johnny." And I walked up to the front of the room. This is in front of like 300 people probably. I told the story. I said, when I was a kid, I used to tell my dad that I was going to play catch with Johnny Bench, and he was going to get a chance to see me. And I said, Johnny, my dad, whatever amount of years it was like 12 years ago, passed away of a massive heart attack. Never got a chance to see me do anything really with baseball, nor my son, who's doing really well. I said, Johnny, here, catch. And I threw him the ball, and he caught it. And I said, can I have it back? And he threw it back with me. Threw it back to me, and I said, okay, task completed. I looked up to the sky. I said, Dad, I just played catch with Johnny Bench. And I went back and sat down. And he came over to me after the meeting, and he said, I have done umpteen speaking engagements. That is the best thing I've ever seen. And I was like, well, thank you. It meant something to me.
Awesome.
And then he signed the ball then, and I gave it to Preston. So
Awesome.
Pretty cool. He's a nice guy. Whitey Ford also passed away. Yes, Mar, you're absolutely correct. I loved Whitey Ford. Tracy, you'll love to know that I am a massive, God, I hate saying this out loud. It's like telling Jeff I like the Steelers. I'm a massive Yankees fan from like 61 back to Murderer's Row. The history of the game, the core, when baseball was, established and figured out. I am a huge old Yankees fan. Loved Whitey Ford. Absolutely loved Whitey.
Well, I think back in the day when you're looking at baseball from back in the day, those old timers, there wasn't that many teams, so the talent was condensed to that. I mean, granted, there was a lot less people, but the talent that's out there. I mean, listen, the talent that's out there today, including NFL and all of our sports teams, it's just a bigger pool than what they used to be back in the day. You figure when your pools were so small, you had really talented players. And you know what? And you look at the advancements today, right now we're watching the football. They've got earpieces, they've got the technology. You got to look back at what they did back in the day. They didn't have that technology. They didn't have all of those instant replays that are coming down and the calls. I love classic football. I love classic ball because those guys played ball. It was them. It was them on the field. It's almost like when you're coaching or playing, like Preston out there playing. They don't have instant feedback. They had to learn the signs. They have to know what's going on in the game. They have to pay attention to the game. And I found out from when I used to coach. I coached girls softball for my nieces. As much as I want to show and be invested in the game, you can't make the kids play the game. Right. They're just going out there to play the game, and you just got to enjoy the game. Yeah. And I think back then, there was money involved, but they played the game.
Yeah, they didn't make halfway near as much. Mike Miller, welcome. Great to see you.
Uniforms weighed like 500 pounds, and the gloves were made like out of paper and stuff. Those are the days.
Love in Diz World. Thank you. I appreciate that. More in Memphis. Thank you.
Tracy, I'd like that.
Casey Bryant, thank you. We appreciate
it. All right. Pete, I got to go. I just wanted to come say hi. I'm sorry I got pulled in a different direction. I'm glad it was on before. And again, the video was incredible. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm on another stream in a half hour. I got to get going. So
whose stream are you on?
Pepper Tree Villas, Taste of Fall.
Nice. That's right. That's right.
Oh, are you tasting all that pumpkin flavor tonight?
Yes, I got all the stuff over here. So
please tell me that I said hello.
I will tell them.
Do me a favor. I want you to give him a message. Pete McDevitt said to tell you he says hello and he's still waiting for the phone to ring. Don't know what I mean. And
you got it. I'll tell him.
Rob, you always come in and bring a lot to the thing. I disagree with what people are saying. You hear what they're saying, right?
About me?
Yeah. You didn't hear it?
Well, that was different. Yep. Lousy, but different.
Yeah, lousy.
I got the app. Woo!
I love
even do that on my own show.
He's Rob Fuzz. Friday nights, he goes live for Pub Talk. Check him out.
Yeah.
He does.
And I will be on Pete's stream. I'll be back next Thursday. Giants are playing, remember?
Yes, you are on the stream next Thursday with the Giants live. I'm glad Rob Fuzz will be with us for a whole night. Bring Bon Jovi with you.
He'll be here.
All right, I love it.
Love you guys. See you later, man.
Rob Fuzz. We love Rob Fuzz.
Rob.
Pepper Tree Village does a great job. We love them. They're great guys. They're out of the West Coast, probably some of the biggest Disney collectors I know. They're unbelievable with what they have. Jeff is showing me touchdown. I'm waiting to see how they get
Sanders.
How?
Sanders, touchdown. Drew Brees.
Brees. Okay, I'll take that. That's score for Brees. Would have been better if it was Brees to Kamara, but I'll take it. Back in the game, 17 seconds left in the half. 20-10. 20-10 on the clock. 28 friends hanging out here with us tonight. Share us out. Let your friends know that we're here. Mike Wheeler, one of our members, is here. I thank my moderators. Mike is both. He's a mod and he's a member. We appreciate it. He's a double M package for our channel. Extra Magic. Let's talk about Extra Magic. I just saw Peter's in here. Extra Magic, congratulations. Moments before this stream went live, Extra Magic hit 2K on his channel. Fantastic. Extremely proud for Peter with Extra Magic. We're going to highlight his channel on both Wednesday and Sunday night coming up. Great to see you stopping in here and saying hello, my friend. He's got a great channel. If you're not familiar with him and you love Disney content, he does a great job. And he's an incredible person. So congratulations. Tip of the hat to you. I guess we should do it the right way. Jeff was giving you applause. We'll give you the real thing. Congratulations, there. It was awesome. 2K today. I love it. So I hope to be that big someday. That's my goal. I got to get there.
Hey, listen. I'm probably the smallest guy around. I'm at 166, growing small. But you know what? I'm happy as long as Ken's grows.
And
that's all that
she's
matters.
doing very well. How many subscribers does she have now?
I think she last time I checked, she was up over 750.
Nice. She'll be hitting that 1,000 mark coming up.
You know, and she's growing steady and slow, and that's all that matters.
And he's referencing Kenzie Days is her channel name. If you go into my Disney community playlist, I interviewed her a couple weeks back. You can get to know her. She's incredible. I know Tracy would talk well about her. He has to legally. I don't, and I want to do it.
Oh, absolutely. Legally, you know, that's in my contract. That's when I changed my name from, because when I started my channel and I started getting to community, my name was Tracy G. Alex. And a lot of people thought Tracy, for obvious reasons, was female.
Jeff told me it was.
And then
I was the one telling everybody that.
I wouldn't doubt it, Jeff.
Hey, real quick, Trace, let me just thank. I saw there's a fast pass to our channel. I love that sound. God, I miss hearing that down at Disney. Every time we get a super chat, we call it a fast pass. That's what my producer wants to call it. I want to thank Extra Magic, $1.99. Thank you so much, Pete. Really appreciate it. We appreciate you, Peter. You don't have to do that, but I'm grateful and humble. Thank you very much. And I want to note that Brian, NASCAR fan 22, he's a Patriots and Bucks fan. That's a cool combination. Awesome. Brittany Morgan, yes, Rob is a Giants fan, and he will be live with us tonight in the Giants game. Talk to us more about Kenzie.
So when I changed my name to Tracy Glenn, it didn't help any better, even though the Glenn was there. So when I finally changed it and put Kenzie Days' dad at the end, which puts the male moniker on it, I had to sign a contract. You know, every time I get on, I have to plug her, you know, because it's Kenzie Days.
Yeah.
But she, you know, if you talk to her, she wants to go about it naturally. You know, people who like her stuff, subscribe to her stuff. She doesn't.
Here's what I got to say. The reason that I love her the way I do is they're saying that knee might be down. I'm not sure if they're going to call that a touchdown.
Yeah, this might not be a touchdown.
Well, give the ball to Kamara. We'll see what happens. Here's what I love about her. I truly believe, much like Extra Magic, much like you gentlemen, much like several other creators that are in here in our chat, it's about being organic. And your daughter believes in that and doing it the right way. I want people that want to come in and be a part of our shows, be involved in the community, realize they have importance. And that's what I'm all about. And, you know, like when I tell people, when I reach out to people, I will go and find somebody on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram that loves Disney in the Disney forum. Maybe they're in D23. Maybe they're in Disney Plus. You know, they're somewhere in a Disney thing. I see they love Disney, and I'll send them a direct message. Hey, I want to introduce myself. I love Disney. This is what I'm about. Go check out our Facebook group. There's so many great creators in there. I don't tell them to come subscribe to my channel. I've never once said come subscribe. I won't do it. Go over, check us out in the Facebook group. Find out about what our community's about. People like Diz Our Dream Broadcasting. I put Jeff's stuff in there. I put so many other people's things in there. Movie Mick is saying no touchdown. He's on it already. So I do it that way. Organic is what's important. These people that buy subs, what good does it do if you have... There was a recent person that I watched, and I'll leave a name out of it because I don't believe in also bad-mouthing anybody.
No, and you know what? Bad-mouthing people doesn't help either because it just...
No, we're about positivity. Absolutely.
Right.
So a recent person that I watched with 10,000 plus subscribers, 10,000 plus subscribers. Watching a live stream, I watched it for 20 minutes just to see what they were about. They had 18 people watching the whole entire time. I've got 1,300. I've had 24 to 30 in here all night. You've bought your subscribers if you have that because nobody's coming to watch your content. I would rather have 25 people that I have here right now than have 2,500 people that don't even watch me. You know? And your daughter believes the same, and Jeff, I know you guys believe the same. Throw it to Kamara! He was open. I could see that. So
That's funny because I think I know who you're talking about. We could talk about it off stream too.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I don't want to.
I don't talk negatively about anybody. I don't believe in it.
So like when I do a stream, I usually do a stream on Thursday from 4 to 5. And if I have 10 people in, that's just under 10% of my total
Breeze
total
over the top. Sorry.
Total subs. So if I get 10% of my people in watching my stream, that's a good number right there. That's 10% of the people.
We got a 10 game coming up here with the extra point is good with 14 seconds left in the half. If you have Drew Brees on your team, he went over the top on a goal line jump for the touchdown. So, Tracy, you're right. I mean, it's all about that. You know, I talk a little bit about wrestling because our family's involved with that. And, you know, I will never forget my brother's story of talking about Mick Foley, one of the greatest wrestlers in WWE's ever had. Pearl Manhattan says I fluctuate between 290 and 305 for the last few years, and my average viewership is 2. Well, you know what? We're going to talk about just that comment right there. Mick Foley told my brother one time they were at an armory for a wrestling show, pro wrestling show, and they had 11 people, I think, in the stands out there. It was a horrible show. Mick Foley went out and beat the living crap out of himself, had himself hit over the head with chairs. He threw himself into posts and stuff. He was a bloody mess. And he came back to the back room, and my brother was young, and my brother looked at him and said, "Oh my God." You know, and Mick Foley looked at him and said, and this is what I try to do with my channel. Mick Foley looked at him and said, "Kid, I don't care if there's one person or 100 person.
Yeah.
That person paid to come see me work, and I'm going to give him 110%. So when I do my show every night, whether I'm on somebody else's channel or I'm on mine, I try to do the same thing. I try to give it everything I got. So hopefully people will come subscribe to you and want to stay with you because they like your content." So.
I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree.
And you know what? If people don't hang out, they don't hang out. You know, if they do hang out, they hang out. You know, usually one of the people watching is my mom. She doesn't comment much, but she doesn't ever comment because she doesn't have like access to comment. So, but I know my mom's always got my back.
She'll be calling you the night I interview Kenzie. I guarantee you that.
No, she won't.
Mike Whelan says, "I agree with you on that one, Pete. Seen streams where they have 25,000 people but only 60 views on the entire 3-hour stream. Something is definitely wrong with that." Rachel loves Disney. Great to see you back in here. Something's definitely wrong with that. And you know what? If that's the path, I always, I look at those people and when I see them, and I've had people reach out to me with all these, subscribers. "Oh, I'm so big, you need to interview me," and I always tell them,
"You don't know the power of the dark side."
I can't go down that path. To quote Princess Leia, I can't go down that path. I just
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sam.
Samantha Lowe in here. She has had a big success story. She just hit 1,500. We're going to be celebrating Sam Wednesday and Sunday night on our channel, talking about how great she is. If you love Disney, you will love Samantha Lowe. We love her. Brittany says, yes, love Mick Foley and Stone Cold. In my opinion, that's when wrestling was great, but that's the era I grew up in. The different eras have different things. That was a great era. I can go all the way back to the early 80s when the Rock and Wrestling and Hogan and everything, which is just phenomenal. Casey Bryant says, I met Mick Foley at a book signing. He personalized every book, and he actually had conversations with everyone in line as he signed. Very impressive. He is a class act. I have met him on several occasions. For those who don't know, my brother actually wrestled for ECW for a while, did some other different stuff for WWE, and now our family is co-owner of Maryland Championship Wrestling. We do pro wrestling shows, and I've had the luxury. My brother gave me an incredible gift. He allowed me to meet some of my heroes. I was actually in the ring with King Kong Bundy, took the 5-star splash. Greatest thing ever. I mean, scary, Bundy coming up and down on you, but fun.
Am I the only person that doesn't know who Mick Foley is?
Oh, Mick Foley. He listen, not for nothing. When you look at like the modern, I wouldn't say modern, like modern day wrestling with the muscles and all of that, the jackness that you have it. Mick Foley back probably 20 years ago when he retired about 20 years ago, right?
He's still doing stuff here and there, but overall from being active about 12 years ago, he was Mankind, was Dude Love. He had so many other Cactus Jack, so many names.
He was Mankind?
Yeah, he was Mankind. Yeah.
Okay. Mick Foley's his name. He had a bunch of stage names.
He went by. He had several characters. personas that he did. I shouldn't say characters. Mick Foley was his main one, but he had Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude, Love, who I loved. He also had his commissioner persona that he played. But yeah, he was great. You're right.
When I was watching, there's a guy who put on a show and beat himself up probably more than anybody I've ever seen. You know, granted, wrestling is somewhat scripted, but it's still you get it takes.
Hold on, Jeff.
It takes talent to do what they do. You can't sit there and say
it's sports soap opera.
Right.
And those guys are incredibly talented. I've been hit over the back with a chair, and I've had things done to me during the shows, and I can tell you, I respect those guys as much as I respect these NFL guys. The only difference is they teach themselves how to try to protect themselves. But there ain't nothing you can change. You can hide when you're hit over the head with a chair. There ain't nothing you can hide when you jump 12 feet off the top of a ladder onto somebody. You're going to hurt yourself. They're amazing individuals. Movie Mania Nick says, I met Kurt Angle last year at a convention. I've never met Kurt. I haven't met him. Pearl says, not a wrestling fan. Too many triggers there. But my friend in school kissed Kerry Von Erich. Wow, very cool. Kerry Von Erich. That's awesome. Kurt says, I met the Bushwhackers and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I spent hours with the Bushwhackers and Snuka at many shows and got to know both of them very well. So that's interesting. Thought David's thing was Pete, my cousin's wrestles semi-pro. He's known as Lightning Tim Lutz. That's pretty cool. He does that. So, wrestling, I love wrestling. I've always been a fan of wrestling. I always will be. The one thing I regret is the one person who was my favorite was Roddy Piper, and I was away when my brother brought him in, and he passed away 4 or 5 days after he did our show. He did his last Piper's Pit Anywhere on our family's wrestling channel, which is kind of cool. So I loved Roddy Piper.
Awesome.
Loved Roddy Piper. So, but
they used to do a little wrestling back. Back when I'm in the Northeast, so WWE was their territory before everything was consolidated into one big organization. So I remember Saturday mornings watching the shows, and they would actually have some, come around to the local gym, the high school gym. I think the Ultimate Warrior was still called the Warrior before he made a huge name for himself. That
was back when he was teaming with Sting. Him and Sting were a tag team.
This was, I think, when he first came over to WWF. Okay. He showed up here at our local high school in their gym when they did a wrestling match right here. They had the Warrior. He was called the Warrior. It was the Ultimate Warrior back in the day.
Right.
Before he was the Ultimate Warrior, he was the Warrior. I remember watching him at the local gym or at the high school gym when they did that. Andre the Giant used to drink in the local bar when they were in town.
I would have loved to. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He drank in every town he went to. I would have loved to have met Andre.
I was a wee little guy, so I wouldn't have never met him. So
I would have loved to have done that.
I heard he could put away the beer.
Oh, he could drink like there was no tomorrow. So Corey, I saw your text. You're good to go. Yeah, he could drink like there was no tomorrow. There's nobody that could keep up with him. He was ridiculous. So David T says, "Come on, Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, one of the greatest to ever be there." I did like Savage. Oh yeah, I like Savage. He was pretty good. He was better than pretty good. Bret Hart, amazing technical wrestler and incredible. You can argue different ones for who was the best or who wasn't. All of them, to me, were in the top thing. A lot of people were putting there about the Road Warriors. Road Warriors did work in our federation for a little bit, and this was back in the day. And it was great because I was an announcer at that point and in the ring on the microphone and everything. And I was in my late 20s, and I was flirting with this one girl at ringside. And as we were leaving the thing, my brother says, "Hey, can you give the Warriors a ride back to their hotel? They need a ride." I'm like, "Sure." Right? And they were laughing because they were in the ring when I was flirting with this girl. Animal was giving me a hard time in the ring, joking with me. He's like, "You got no chance, brother. You got no chance." Just that type of stuff, right? When we get into the van, as we're pulling out of the parking lot, here's this girl and her mom. And the girl was like 18 at the time, 19, somewhere in that area. I was like 24, 23. And Road Warriors are in the car. Animal realizes it's that girl. He rolls down the window of my van before I can stop him. And he starts yelling at this girl, "Hey, it's Pete McDevitt. He's going to be with you. Deal with it." All this kind of Terrified. Think about it. The guy's got his full face paint on. He's hanging out the window. And the greatest thing was he gets back in the van. He looks right at me. He goes, "All right, you got a chance now." It was great. It was one of the best things I ever had. My brother, I love my brother to death. He gave me so many opportunities to meet so many great wrestlers. I'm still a huge wrestling fan. I still watch it, enjoy it. When we were kids, I told this a couple times. Many people know Hall of Famer Lita for the WWE. She was with the Hardy Boys for several years. She, did a character where she dated Edge. Lita and Kate used to come to my house before she even became anywhere near famous, and she would help me watch my daughter. She would watch her at the wrestling shows. She basically saw my eldest grow up, and I got to know Matt and Jeff Hardy very well, and still consider them friends.
Cool.
They're awesome. They're unbelievable guys. Had some challenge. Yes, Amy Dumas. That's correct. I can still pick up the phone, and I won't do it right now because I won't bring her onto this thing. But I could pick up the phone right now, and I could call Amy. I'm not going to do that, though. I wouldn't disrespect her like that. She's unbelievable. I love Amy. Mickey James is also another very good friend of the family. Mickey was the same way. Stayed at my house in my townhome in the basement. Bunch of them would all hang out there and sleep over when they needed a place to stay before they got their career. So it was pretty cool. So good stuff. We actually
Awesome.
I saw the Hardy Boys one day in a hotel. My boss was with me. I told this story before. It's funny. My boss at the time was with me, and he was a huge Hardy Boys fan. And he was telling me, "Yeah, man," because I was at the hotel down in Baltimore, downtown. It's like, "Man, the wrestlers are in town tonight. I'm a huge wrestling fan, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, we should go to the show. We should try to scout tickets and do that tonight." I'm like, Meanwhile, I didn't tell him that I already had like fourth row seats that were given to me by Stevie Richards or Brock Lesnar or one of the two that my brother had reached out to and had left us tickets. I think it was Brock's tickets that night. So I didn't tell my boss that I had these tickets. We're walking down the hallway, and out of the hotel room, Matt and Jeff and Amy come out of the hotel room together because Matt was dating Amy at the time. They come out of the room and start walking down the hallway. My boss starts whacking me in the back of my head. He's behind me. And all I hear him saying is, "Oh, it's Hardy's," and he's whacking me and punching me in my kidneys, right? And as I'm walking up to him, I don't say anything. I just keep my mouth shut. I walk up to him and I stop right in front of him. And Matt and Amy come over and just give me this big hug, and we're talking. They're like, "Man, I miss you. How you been?" Blah blah. My boss was sitting there dumbfounded, and it was kind of like I was kind of like, "Oh, okay, you can go now. I don't need But I introduced him to it. It's a cool story. It's funny. Great story.
Awesome.
Tracy, I'll have to tell you some stories that I can't tell live that are off the channel story. I got some of those too.
Yeah.
Wrestling business. Oh, well. We went down a different path. We're talking wrestling.
No. We're watching football, right?
Yes. Well, it is halftime. We are talking a little different. We've got 29 friends watching here tonight. We're watching the Saints play the Chargers. It's a pretty good game so far. 20-10 at halftime. So we're looking forward to a second half here. Jeff Dizzardream, who is titled Undefeated up there. I'm going to change it in a minute if you just let him know. He is a big Steelers fan. We welcome him to the channel. 6 rings, right, Jeff? Isn't that what they have? Steelers?
Can't fit them on one hand.
6 rings, yep. Organization, a class act organization. I can't stand them because they're my rivals. That's why I can't stand them. For that reason only. They're my rivals. I respect the organization. And Tracy, obviously, Patriots, right?
What? My team?
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry about your quarterback. I hope you get the one from Detroit. Sorry, Sean.
Well, here's the best part about it. We're still top of the NFL East, correct?
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Not that that's something to be jumping up and down about. It's the NFC East right this time. I mean, the NFC East used to be huge.
Now it's not.
Yeah, it's.
Rachel just sent me a direct message about you. I told her I would do that. So, boo Dallas, she says.
Yeah.
Dallas has 4 championships. Is that right?
Yeah, all back
through the time, but still, hey, you got to respect the history of the game. I'm a big person of the history of the game, and I do respect the success. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Hey, I'm proud in this little bit of time, and Jeff, I hope being a fan of Pittsburgh, you'll be able to see my side on this one. I'm proud of the fact that in the little bit of time that the team's been here, that we've turned it around and we're able to get 2 in that little bit of time. It's not bad.
No.
You think about there's a lot of teams out there that have been around a lot longer than that have none. That
Look at the Browns.
Yeah, well, their fans are dying to get a championship. Hell, the Jets fans are just dying to get a win. I mean, I feel bad for them. I was really hoping the Jets were going to be a little bit better this year, but they're unfortunately not. Most of the SEC could be at the top of the NFC East right now. Love and Diz World says interesting. Brittany says with 2 wins, horrible NFC season for the East. Yeah, it is horrible. So 30 friends watching. Share us out. Let your friends know we're sitting here. We got the second half of football going tonight. We've had some new friends come in and join us. I thank you for joining us here tonight. This is Diz Our Dream. This is Tracy Glenn, and we are enjoying Ascend Pro Wrestling. Hi, Dave and Tim. He's saying hello. He is obviously a wrestling fan. Ascend Pro Wrestling. I apologize that I don't know of Ascend. Maybe I should. But hey, welcome. We appreciate you being here. We were talking a little wrestling for a little bit. It's always fun and enjoyable. We try to keep an open forum here when we do our Monday night show. We just sit back, talk about the game, interact with the chat, and talk with each other. So, did you see that hit on him the other day where they broke it? Crazy. Were you watching that? On Prescott? Were you watching live when that happened?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I think that was the 4:00 game, right?
Yeah, it was a 4:00 game.
Yeah, so we do our nerd talk on 4:00 on Sunday. So we were doing nerd talk, and then there was a little bit of talking afterwards, and then we go walk our puppy. Our dog likes to get her walking every day. So by the time I got over to the firehouse for the end of the day, and they were like, "Yo, man, Dak Prescott," and then he was like, "You got to look at it online," and I'm like, "I don't know if I really want to." And then they still ended up. And they still ended up winning the game at the end.
Here's the amazing thing. I turned it off and figured that they had lost that game, and I was shocked when I was doing my interview with with Super Enthused Jackie, and I looked down and saw the screen come up 37-35 or whatever it was. I was like, oh my God. So I had to go back and check it out. Ascend Pro Wrestling says training school and promotion out of Cincinnati. Awesome. My brother and his partner and our families own Maryland Championship Wrestling and the Pro Wrestling Training School here in Maryland. So nice to meet you, my friend. David T says, Pete, the Lightning, that is Lightning Tim Lutz checking in as Ascend. Lightning Tim Lutz. I love it. I love that name. I said that earlier when you were bringing him up. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Nice name. Love and World.
I remember
talk about that. So, not to fear, Gonzo is here. Is that a threat? Look, Gonzo, Tracy left as soon as you put that in the chat.
Exactly.
So,
now you remember when that happened to Joe Theismann?
Oh my God, yes. I remember I was watching that game at my wife's house. That she was dating her fiance back then. That was a while ago. And sitting watching that, and his thing snapped like a twig.
And they kept showing it over and over and over again.
Yeah. At least did you see ESPN that I blurred it, so you couldn't actually see the flag, which was
they just blurred it. Yeah.
Gonzo goes live throughout the week. He's going to be a guest of us on Sunday night coming up. We love Gonzo. We appreciate him. He's one of our football couch coaches, and he will be on with us at different times. He's a Miami fan who did phenomenal going out to San Francisco. Oh, look out! Are you wearing a Reese's shirt too?
No, I'm wearing a Halloween hoodie.
I love it. You guys look good together in that whole thing. We need your dad.
Yeah, we look great in orange.
If your dad put makeup, that would be good.
You can't tell where one sweatshirt ends and one begins.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, we're wearing the same hoodie.
I love it. My daughter just got her hair done about the same color, which I was happy with because she was red, real red, before she had dyed it to it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. So she went back to that. I think that it looks good. So it's cool. So we've talked about your channel a little bit tonight. Hopefully, Kenzie, maybe a couple of our new Disney fans.
Part of my contract, when I put your name on my channel, I have to mention you.
Whatever. You don't have to do
that. Tracy would be disappointed to know that because one of my clients is Hershey, there are always Reese's peanut butter cups loaded in the freezer. Loaded. Reese's,
that's what I get on. We get a couple hundred kids, about 100 and 150 kids for Halloween. All we give
out is Reese's. That's
all we give out is Reese's.
We just get big bags of Reese's, put it in a bowl. That's all we give out on Halloween.
And hopefully there's no leftovers, right?
What?
There's no
never leftovers.
And the kids don't have to like go rummaging through all of the candy. We just
hold on, Ken. Sack on Breeze, for everybody knows. They clipped him around the head. The referees are talking. We'll see if it's going to be a penalty. It is a sack right now. 12:28 left in the third. We got a third down and long coming up. Go ahead, Ken.
I was just gonna say we just have a big bowl of Reese's. Kids don't have to rummage through, pick what they want. The only option is Reese's.
Nice.
This year I'm gonna try to find like I'm gonna build like a PVC pipe.
Yeah.
And just gonna slide it down.
Slide the candy down so the kids could just hold their bag open the pipe.
That way we don't. A really ingenious idea. I got to be out. There's Camara.
Come up with it. My friend's dad did.
I love that idea.
One of her friends' dad came up with it, and I was like, you know what? That sounds good. We'll just try to like do a hole through the screen or like through the door.
You're gonna cut a hole in the door?
No,
screen?
well, I'm gonna take the screen out and cover it up and just put the tube through and just drop. He didn't
come up with the idea. That's the most important thing. That is not an original Tracy idea.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I think it's awesome. David T says, get a slingshot and shoot it at him. That's a good idea.
Get an air compressor and just shoot it out.
There you go. T-shirt cannon. There's Casey just said it. T-shirt cannon. The candy on the street. This will be the second year that we don't do candy. We've done it for years, but because of my medical stuff, I'm not taking the chance on doing it.
No, and you know what? And that's the thing. I mean, if we go through the screen door, we put a bag around it. That way, we'll just take tongs. You don't even have to touch the candy. Take tongs, pick it up.
What the hell am I doing? Tongs and holding a pipe and everything else.
You got Preston, right?
Well, we'll see. What I'm going to do is I'm just putting up a note saying, unfortunately, we can't do it this year. But I look at it this way. For 14 years, because of me working for Hershey, we gave out the jumbo super giant Hershey bars, the one that were pounders. And we gave them out to every kid. And they went nuts. So much so that I had to start watching faces because they would change costumes and come back. So
I would have.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I would have had like 5 costumes.
So I always love that there was some left over, but I keep Kit Kat and I keep Reese's loaded in the house because they're the ones I absolutely love. I actually have right here. You can hear it. It's a bowl of Reese's Pieces. I love Reese's Pieces. I don't
like those.
I tell you what.
E.T., man.
And you know what? E.T., Reese's and Hershey was not approached first for E.T. No. It was M&M's, and M&M's passed on it.
Said, I'm not interested. It wouldn't be good, so that's why I went with Reese's.
And as soon as E.T. took off, Reese's Pieces took off.
Yep.
Huge.
You're absolutely right. And here's the cool thing. 22 friends in here right now watching, 62 likes. We thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. I want to thank my moderators for helping us out tonight. And again, I thank all of my members who are supporting our channel. We couldn't do what we do without you. I'm so grateful for your support. My therapist said I want you to pick up little things and work on because my hand right now is still working to try to close because it locked up for me being laying in a coma for so long and everything. So we're working on improving that. It's better than it was because it was like this all bent in. I can finally get it. But so she wanted me to pick up things. So I came in here and got Reese's Pieces and I'm working on picking up one at a time. And my wife was like, I don't think she meant for you to be picking up candy and shoving it in. Well, she didn't say.
It works. It's something.
She didn't.
It's candy.
Say. So Jonathan Chong says, I'm a peanut butter M&M guy, but Reese's are okay. The movie manager Nick says Reese's Pieces are the best. Nick, you would make it. You would make it in Tracy's household. Say that. I'm telling you, you would be okay. Yeah. So.
I'm with Jonathan Chong. I like the peanut butter M&Ms better than the Reese's Pieces myself.
I'm not a big peanut M&M guy. It's different. The holiday.
Well, the peanut butter M&Ms
I'm gonna let him go on this rant.
The peanut butter M&Ms are different because you get a lot more chocolate with the peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
Because
what do you mean?
It's not when you're dealing with Reese's Pieces, you're getting a thin coat of chocolate and then a candy shell around peanut butter. With the peanut butter M&Ms, it's peanut butter with a bigger, thicker piece of chocolate around it, and then the candy shell.
Hey,
there's
I agree with you, Brian.
Peanut?
Brian, I'm with you on the way you feel, but we want to keep this chat family friendly, my friend, if you could do that. But I do agree with you on the way you feel. I get it. So more chocolate. Oh, that makes sense. I love regular M&Ms during the holiday season. For some reason, I don't know why I'm sparked to eat them. I I'll eat them in December for the holidays. The rest of the whole rest of the year, it's the peanut M&Ms for me. It's weird. I don't know why. It's just always been that way. Maybe
Peanut or peanut butter?
Now, see, peanut is covered with peanut is the peanut covered with the chocolate, covered with the candy shell.
Right.
Peanut butter actually has a center of peanut butter, a thicker coating of chocolate, and then the candy shell. Where
I like the peanut butter in those better than the Reese's Pieces.
M&M is
what I'm
going
saying.
crazy lately with all these different M&Ms they have out there, and this. And, I mean, there's like 30 different M&Ms. There's like a flavor for all kind of different stuff.
Yeah, there are.
What? Apparently, you just got something through at you. Nice. How odd.
We got the pumpkins.
Now here's the thing. Okay, so let's talk about seasonal stuff. So I worked in the business for a lot of times. The best time of the year to get candy, okay, and also Oreo cookies are the seasonal ones, because the seasonal ones are made on a shorter time frame. They don't sit in any warehouses for time. They're pretty much made and shot right out. So it's the freshest cookie you'll get, which is why I love Oreos for the seasonal ones. But with the candy, it's the same way. And to me, the best candy out there for the Reese's thing is the heart or the trees that comes in the individual packages, where because they are freshly made for the season, exactly, that you get them frozen. Oh, sweet liberty.
Oh my goodness! You freeze a peanut butter cup or freeze peanuts?
They're pretty not frozen, but they're pretty cold.
I would do both. We put some in the refrigerator and we put some in the freezer. I love taking them from the freezer, putting them into ice cream, and giving them time to just. Oh my God, talk about heaven. So that's good.
So is that what you're giving out for Halloween?
Who, me?
Those right there?
No.
No, I'm asking Tracy and Kenzie. I can't buy Halloween candy that far in advance for Halloween. Otherwise, I'll end up having to go buy more for
Why
Halloween.
do you think everybody puts Halloween candy up in August, Jeff? They want everybody to buy it for their kids going back to school, and then it's consumed, and then they come back and get it again because they're buying it for Halloween, and then it ends up getting eaten up again. They have to buy more right the day before Halloween.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, me personally, the peanut butter eggs for Easter, the big ones.
Oh.
Not the big huge ones, but
the 32 ounce one. Like the 32 ounces. Yeah, they're strong. They're strong. Come on, Avert. We got a third down here for the Chargers. He's back to pass. He throws it way over everybody. They're going to be putting back to the Saints with 8:30 left in the third, 20-10 Chargers right now. As we're talking candy, as you can see, if you're joining the chat, Monday nights we talk. That's the snack size. That's the good one.
No, I'm talking the peanut butter eggs that come in like.
Let me show you something. Turn that bag over. Let me see which one that is real quick. Turn it to the front. No, don't show me the back. Okay, that's the snack size. That is probably 34,000 on the UPC to start. 34,000. It's probably like a 50382 or somewhere in that number range.
40375.
Yeah, and it's close.
62.
That's pretty good for somebody who hasn't worked in a year.
And it's
good memory, Dave.
Yeah.
You don't know how to read this stuff.
Cadbury cream eggs. I'm okay on Cadbury cream eggs. They're not the best. I do like what is it? The ones that do the cream egg, Russell Stover with their maple cream eggs. Now those are money.
Oh yeah.
No. The peanut butter eggs, I like the one in the big pack, the pack that comes in 6.
Right.
The 6-pack.
That's the
with
perfect
those
one.
eggs. Oh, those things.
The problem is I know for probably
You can't eat just one.
No, I'll have 3. I'll have to put the other 3 in the other room because if I'm sitting here working, I'll just go through them. You know, they had those little ones last year, the real tiny mini ones. And before I got sick, I was sitting here one day. I looked over, I had 12 wrappers, and I go into. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
What's your opinion on the white chocolate ones?
It's okay.
Love white chocolate.
You know, I mean, I like it. It's that's Mouse Talk's dancer name when he was an adult dancer was White Chocolate. For those who don't know, but make sure you send Walt a note and say, hey, I heard about your adult dancer name being White Chocolate. That's Mouse Talk. Walt, find him on Instagram. So I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm a purist. You know, you guys are close to Hershey, and I go up there all the time and go to the park and everything, and I'm a huge fan of Milton Hershey and all the charity work that he did, which was incredible. But yeah, I'm a purist. I'm not a white chocolate or a dark chocolate fan. Give me the milk, give me the normal, and let me go at it.
Yeah.
I'm not a dark chocolate person. It's too bitter.
It's good stuff, man. Talking candy, Preston's missing out. He has a test tomorrow, so he wanted to go to sleep early.
I could tell you, there's a story I had. The Reese's mini cups,
Yes.
right?
What
Do
story
yourself
is
a
this?
favor and don't buy one of the small bags of Reese's sugar-free mini cups,
I don't know.
and don't eat the whole bag. It's not good. It's not good.
Don't do it.
Don't do
I
it.
wouldn't buy any sugar-free candy.
Living in his world is real close to the Russell Stover discount place. You know, I love the I've gotten hooked on the Reese's cups are the loose ones that you can just grab out of the bag. They're already unwrapped. Those things you can just go through them like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, they're dangerous.
they're super dangerous.
That's why I can't have a bag. If I had a bag of candy like you have, Tracy, I'd go through the whole bag tonight
Really?
without having second thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm that way with when I get seasonal Oreo cookies like the spring one or the holiday one, and they're real fresh. I can sit and go
Matt just said hi, Ken's.
through them. So
No.
down the middle, complete midfield. He's about to 45. That is a big, nice play.
Matt's in chat just said hi.
They need to get a score on the thing here. Get
What
it
is
Still a
rolling.
lot of time left in this game.
There's a ton of time. You got 7:58 left in the third right now.
What do you-
That's a ton of time.
Like a witch type thing. I look
Okay.
like Lydia from Beetlejuice.
I am beating
You do.
Dole Whip Dad, so that's a good thing. I'm
And
still-
he has a player playing tonight.
No, he's done.
He's
So-
done. So that's a
Yeah,
lock.
he's done.
then,
I got that win. I'm still chasing Dew Philly, and it's going to be tough to
How are
catch.
you?
I need Kamara and Herbert Herbert, and the kicker for them to have points, and I could get up there close to him. Maybe I'm like 70 points down right now. So
70 points.
that's a lot of points.
That's a lot.
He had a big night. He got a 66 out of Kyle Murray as his quarterback, and 56 out of the Rams defense with 8 daggone sacks. That was a killer.
Yeah. That's huge.
They had a monster night. That's what killed me there by the crew. I should call Ron and tell him I'm coming for him.
And not for nothing, Dak Prescott, even though he went out, he still got 21 points for yesterday.
Yeah, he got me some points yesterday before he got hurt. Another completion by Breeze across the middle. He is hammering Sanders right now with the ball. They are down into the Chargers territory. Looks to be at about the 45, 42, somewhere in there. If somebody could give me an update on baseball that's watching baseball, I'd love to know what's going on with the score of that game as we're talking football here tonight, but I want to keep up with that. Jonathan
Drew
Jones-
Brees does not look sharp tonight at all.
No, he's missing.
He's throwing behind. He's throwing under. He's just something's off with him tonight.
Jonathan Jones,
So-
peanut butter M&Ms and goldfish crackers. Dangerous for me. Interesting.
So without my defense playing at all, I still am projected to beat Myers and the Mouse this week.
Nice. That's a good thing. When you can get a win on that. Braves, Dodgers tied 1-1. Thank you, Nick.
So Dak Prescott is your quarterback, Pete.
He is, and I'm trading out to get somebody else because I got to.
Okay.
I have a good
Do you have a
quarterback bench too.
Who's your backup?
Tennessee's quarterback? What's his face?
Tennessee.
I'm drawing a blank.
Minshaw? Minshaw? No, not Minshaw.
Midshaw is Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Actually, that's in another league that I've got. It's not in our league. It's the Tennessee quarterback, but it's in another league. In our league right here, I've got my regular starting quarterback on a bye, and that is Aaron Rodgers on a bye.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be coming back in, A-Bear to the bench back again next week. Casey Bryant says, freeze mini Reese's Cup, throw them in a blender for a second, then top hot chocolate with whipped cream. It melts.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. That's great.
That's
Tannehill.
great, Casey.
Bernie, thank you very much for helping us
Tannehill.
out.
That's right.
Thank you. Good Lord, I was going crazy.
Fourth and 4, they're going for it.
Nice.
4th and 4. Let's go for it.
Throw it for 5 yards. Actually, throw it for 50 yards to Kamara, breaking loose. I would love to see that.
Are they going to run this play, or are they going to try to knock him off sides?
We'll see what happens here at 4th and 4. They're getting ready to go. If you're new here to our channel, please consider subscribing based on the content you're watching here tonight. We go live with football shows on Thursdays and most Mondays, and we do interviews with Disney creators on Sundays and Wednesdays. We have a lot of fun here on my channel. We're all about fun, positivity, and a timeout by Drew Brees right now. So please consider subscribing. Hit that like button. It's free of charge. Those people that are members have green, their name in green. They have special emojis that they can use and other special perks. I thank them for being here tonight. If you're interested in being a member, you can see the video on the front of our page. Hit that join button and come on into that party. We welcome you. And again, my partner channels, Dole with Dad and Myers and the Mouse. And they are my Thursday night co-hosts. My Monday night co-host is, one of them is not here. He will hopefully be coming in here before the game ends. That is Living in Diz. Corey's been joining me, and Diz Our Dream has been my co-host there. And we got touchdown sign going on.
Field goal. They changed their mind.
That's a bomb field goal for my kicker then. Woohoo! That's Lutz.
They did not like that defense that showed up, so they went with the field goal.
Lutz just picked up a bunch of points right there. Nice. I am now down 50-some points. Give me one more big field goal. I could chase him.
See, this is when you need Ron on here.
Yeah.
You need to get Ron.
I wonder what he's up to. Is he? Would I be calling him too late, Jeff? Do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know his schedule, but he's a good guy.
I'm gonna take a shot here. Hopefully, I don't get cussed out. If I do, I'll have to hang up real quick. Let's go live to the Do Philly crew.
Yeah, what's the worst that happens? He's sleeping?
Yeah, and you wake him up. I'll give it one more ring because I'm not going to let it go to voicemail and have his number come over. Okay, so we couldn't get to Do Philly crew. He'll call me tomorrow and be like, why were you calling me? And I'll have to tell him. But we're chasing Ron right now. Interesting to see. Jeff's looking pretty good in the league. Dole with Dad is hiding out. He's in a tough game with his Dodgers, and his Chargers are on the ropes a little bit here on Monday Night Football. We thank you all for coming in tonight, hanging out with us again. Pepper Tree Villa, if you're new to us, Pepper Tree Villa is going live right now. They do great Disney content. We appreciate them. So if you like Disney content, you want to jump over and check out PTV or Pepper Tree Villa, we welcome you to do so. Hopefully you checked out Steve's World or Mickey's Magic Meg if you're new to us. They were also live tonight. They're friends of the channel. We support everybody. We know we're going to be here all night. You can go in and out, and we do appreciate you. So it'll be interesting to see how we finish out here. We're talking, what, a 20-13 game now, right?
20-13.
7-point game. About 5 minutes left, I think. It could be off. I'll check that when it comes back. I don't have the link up there. I knocked it out, unfortunately, when I was doing the share screen. I'm not trying to mess with it because I don't want to screw it up here on the.
So, did you check out Mike Wheeler's comment?
Wheels. What did Wheeler say? Pete, just so you know, we were honored with Meg's Magical Moment of the Week. Well, that's awesome. That is fantastic. I was honored. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to have to go back and check out her stream. I always go back and watch Meg and Steve. So I appreciate them. I love them. But that's nice to know that I was honored with that. And I will have to go back and check out their stream. I usually, when I go lay in bed, I watch the end of the game on mute and listen to their shows as I fall asleep. So, Nick, Brian was asking, do you like college? We love college football. We talk college football when it comes up. If you have something you want us to discuss, throw it out there.
I've actually never really followed college, but
I follow
no,
to a point.
It's a tough one for me. For me, I've never had a college team, and it's kind of like, and sometimes it's just so overmatched, you know. So I never really got delved deep, and I don't live close enough to a college town to be.
I mean, we've always had Maryland, and they've been horrible. I know it was on Meg's channel. Yeah, it's Meg's Magical Moment. I'm going to go back and watch Meg's thing, Mike. Yep, that's what I was saying, buddy. Real quick, I want to throw this out there. I usually don't do this on the Monday shows, but I want to throw it out there because it's important. Our good friend Magical News Live, who has an incredible Disney channel, he is doing a fundraiser for VB Birthmarks. He's given everything back that comes in that night to the charity 100%. He's doing a 6-hour fundraiser stream November the 7th from 1 to 7 p.m. I really encourage you to check out Magical News Live, especially on that day. Come in and support him. I know I'm going to. And again, all proceeds go to VBF. That things like that happen, and we support those in our community. Magical News Live and his channel. So good. I got honored by Meg. That's, hey, look, having Meg honor me is a pretty cool thing. I do appreciate her and love her. We'll see what she had to say later tonight. I'm sure I'll be blushing as I lay in bed. So, Dad Bill says, "Good evening, Pete. Sorry to be late. Welcome, my friend. Great to see you here, Dad Bills. We love you. We appreciate you being here. Great new friend of the channel, Chris. Thank you for being here. We do appreciate you." Double checking something right now, real quick on here. You guys can still see me. You can't actually see what I'm doing, right?
I cannot see what you're doing. Okay. But back to the college football. I don't care if you're a fan of college football or not, but Trevor Lawrence for Clemson is just fun. The whole Clemson team's fun to watch this year. They are far. I mean, they're just a well-oiled machine.
Well, from what I understand and listening to the news, I guess NCAA made a ruling to say that nobody, even if they play this year, is not losing a year of eligibility. So even if college football, even though they're playing this year, some teams are playing. None of the players are going to lose that eligibility year.
Okay.
Which
that's great.
I guess it's huge. I guess that's huge for some teams.
Well, it's huge.
Or at least some players.
Some teams aren't playing.
Yeah, huge for the players.
Well, some players. I mean, it gets their abilities out there, so some people can see it. Or do they not play as hard because it's not as,
That's a good question. I mean, it's hard to see what will happen with all that. Meg also mentioned about cupcakes and sprinkles. Great, fantastic. That's wonderful. Now I can't wait to watch. Dad Bill says is talking to everybody. Talking about that's our team. Which team is that? Is the question, Dad Bill? Because I missed that. Surf Bomb is back.
Might have been Clemson.
Might be Clemson. Okay, all right. Well, you've got a great team there down there in the valley. It's incredible there. Surf Bomb says he was watching Meg a little. I think that's awesome. Glad you came back. Glad you were watching Meg a little and supporting her. Brian NASCAR says, I love Boston College and Notre Dame. I'm a big Notre Dame fan myself. That's tradition. It comes back in from being a Catholic. I think I have to love Notre Dame. I'm not sure. But I always have loved Notre Dame for some reason. Clemson, yeah. Best quarterback in the country, no doubt. Dad Bill's over there. Incredible, that kid. Trevor Lawrence, he's going to be the number one.
I would have to say the closest college football team that's probably towards me is either Syracuse, which is 3 hours away, or Army, which is probably 2 to 2.5.
2.5. Yep. We got a fumble on the ground here at the game. It happened on the snap. It was a poor snap to the quarterback. We got an injured player for the New Orleans defense, and it looks like it's going to be second down. Chargers retaining the ball when we return back. Love in Disworld says we are Penn State. Yes, I am. I am a Penn State fan. Jeff, I don't know if you know that about me.
I did not know that, but we have something in common then.
Yep, I am a Penn State fan. Bernie DC says definitely want another crack at Clemson 17-0 until that soft targeting call changed the national semifinal last year. I love it, Bernie. Bring it to chat. I love it. Casey Bryan says I'm a Gators fan, but disappointed in Dan Dullen wanting 80,000 fans in the stands this week. Yeah, that was kind of tough to see. There was so many fans with no mask on all throughout that thing. Dad Bill says, as good of a coach as Dabo is, he's a better man. I agree with you 100%. Totally changed the culture of that school. I agree with you 100%. And Nikki says the Saints are giving her anxiety right now. You're not the only one out there. I guarantee you there's more, Nikki, with anxiety towards the Saints. So that's for sure. So interesting this year bringing up that fan thing at the Gators game. There were so many fans in the stands. And I know they were trying to social distance, but there was a lot of people that weren't, and they had no mask on at all, anybody. And that's the type of stuff, I keep telling everybody this, regardless of where you're going to vote, if you're going to vote, how you're going to vote, if you don't care about the vote, whatever. what I know is they haven't found an anecdote for this for us to take a shot, and I'm being told by my people, which are people from Johns Hopkins, which are some of the best people in the world, this thing's coming back with the flu in November. And they're already worried about it. They're already talking about how it's going through other countries. So I just wish we as a country would slow our roll and take precaution and be sensible about it and try to protect ourselves as much as we can, because too many people lost their lives to this thing. You know, I was terrified of it. I have no problem telling you that. I was in the rehab center and I was laying in bed and I heard somebody say they were sealing off 206. I was in 205. And I heard him say sealing off 206. And I was like, okay, what's going on? It's like 2 in the morning. And then I heard somebody talking and say something about Corona. And then I was like, so I actually asked one of the nurses that came in. I was on the phone with my wife and said, is the person in 206 have coronavirus? I want to know. I have a right to know. And she, I cannot talk to you about another patient. And I said, I have a right to know, because if I don't, and you don't answer this question, when something happens with my family, I just want to know who we're going to sue. And she goes, well, I can't answer that about another person, but I can tell you it is in the building. And I was talking to my wife, and I was on the phone with her. She was home here. It was middle of the night. I called and woke her up. I said, I don't care what you got to do. Get me the F out of here now. Because Corona would have taken me out. You know, if I'd have got a bad version of it with my weak immune system at the time, I'd have been done. And I got home like 6 days later. You know, and I didn't let anybody near me. I kept everybody away. So I just wanted to get home. So glad I am. It's nothing to play with. Halloween will be fun. Bernie DC says, could have imagined what that whiteout would have looked like in a full crowd at Happy Valley, and my Bucks paying. Nice.
All right, Pete, I'll be right back.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, people just have to do things a smart way. You know, going into a large crowd without a mask.
Oh,
it's got to be.
They were underthrew him. Underthrew the receiver. Unfortunately, that's going to be 4th down, giving the ball back to the Saints. Johnson & Johnson just paused their vaccine tonight due to unexplained illnesses. Interesting, Casey. That's not good. That's not good. You got some major companies working on it, Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, and if they're pausing, that stinks. If he could have stepped into that throw, that's a touchdown. He got hit. I don't know if it was Cameron Jordan or who it was. He got hit on the throw, and he had to underthrow it. That's a shame.
Yep.
Because that could have been big for me right there. That could have got me closer to the crew. I would have liked that to happen. It's a nice punt. We usually don't talk about punts, but it's a solid one. It's going to be taken for a fair catch, taken at the 11 New Orleans ball when we return. A minute 23 in the third when we return to the game. So
let's see what Drew can do here.
It's going to be
123.
This is the drive right here that they need to tie the game up, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So how about Phil Rivers taking that safety yesterday? Did you see that?
I didn't see about it. I heard about it.
You would think he would know better, right?
Well, it's just like Brady. It's like Brady not knowing how many downs there were. I mean, this is you're talking about a guy that's a first-round Hall of Famer that had no clue how many downs it was. That's
true. Yeah, I guess you're getting paid all that money though. You should not be making mistakes like that.
Explain the thing with the Colts for Love and Disworld. He didn't know what happened.
So they were receiving a punt, and first of all, the guy should have just let the punt go into the end zone, but he did a fair catch at the 3-yard line. Okay. When he did that, the Colts had the ball. They
were up.
They were up, and then Phil Rivers was going back to throw a pass. He was back deep in the end zone, and he intentional grounding in the end zone. When he threw the ball in from the end zone. So
that's
a safety. They ended up punting the ball. Back to the. It was just crazy how that stupid turn of events.
There's Kamara. That's a first down. Nope. Looks like our co-host is finally joining us for the back end of the fourth quarter. There he is.
What's up, Corey?
Oh, we get some audio here.
Yeah, audio.
There we go.
Oh, there's a big play down the middle.
Big play down.
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We got
Sorry
a
I'm
big
late.
fight coming up here from our quarterback here for the Saints. Let's see what happens. Clock winding down. It's already been called out. I got a bunch of people going, wow. Let's see what happened. Breeze back. Down the middle. Boom. Oh, we might get 15 more yards on that for hitting. Is it going to happen? No. I don't see it. So end of the third quarter. They're at midfield. We got a 7-point game here going into the fourth. Corey, living in Diz, is here with us.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, what's
Sorry.
going on, Corey?
Good to see you guys. Sorry I'm late. I had to edit two videos tonight, and got home late. So
That takes some
literally uploading to YouTube now.
nice.
Ah.
Corey does great stuff.
Just to go to sleep.
Corey does great stuff on his channel, and
I need her phone now.
he'll be a guest on our show coming up on Sunday night, which will be a lot of fun.
Ooh, it's here already, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yay!
I already know some people that have reached out to me that will be calling in. So
Really?
yes,
They reached out to you specifically, and they want because they know I'm on.
Who was asking me what was my itinerary for who's coming on, and I told them that you were saying, and they said I would be calling in.
Wow,
Who's calling?
interesting. I won't ask who it is. You won't tell me who it is.
You're not going to find out. You will find out that night when they call in.
Someone's calling in.
Someone's calling in.
It'll be Aaron or somebody like that.
Hey, everyone in chat.
Aaron Tanya.
Oh yeah, probably, right?
They'll harass you.
Oh yeah, of course. Hold on one second. I got to grab something.
I like the Illumination shirt. I regret not getting it. Yeah, that is a great shirt, the Illumination shirt. I bought the hat that night. I don't know why. That was dumb. I wish I would have.
Good night.
Yeah. Love this shirt.
It is
Love it a lot. Love the artwork. Different version of Mickey there.
Yeah, that's a great shirt. I wish I would have bought that now. I could kick myself. I let Preston talk me into buying the hat because he wanted the hat. And I'm like, I really want the shirt. No. And I listened to him. Good evening, living in Diz. David T says, what is your schedule for Friday and Saturday?
This Friday is our typical merch video. We looked at all the merch available on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Studios, and it's a lot. We found a lot of new stuff there, so that'll be interesting. And we are live streaming from Magic Kingdom, I believe at 2 p.m.
Nice.
on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. Listen to me. You can use this.
I don't see a lot of chat down the side on here. I don't know if I'm missing some stuff.
There is a way to see chat on there. Usually I do a pop-out chat, Corey, anyway, and put that on my computer because it's a little bit easier.
I got my phone here too.
I'll
put that in.
If you don't follow the rules, you won't get it tomorrow.
Corey, just so you know, the whole conversation's coming through really clear.
Oh, sorry.
Your wife.
Yeah. In case you said something, in case you were talking about something personal, I don't want anybody to do that. So, Love in Diz World, he just hit us up. He just wanted to hear it. It's the Fast Pass.
That's funny.
I just wanted to hear the Fast Pass sound. I do love that sound. I was able to find that and get that. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite sounds to hear. Getting on a ride, going in. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel.
No, because I need to talk.
No.
They can hear me get everything on.
Yeah, you can hear everything. No, I just don't want anything personal to come through on the chat. Corey be upset.
Go ahead. I'll mute for a second. Go on.
I actually saw that happen. I was watching a channel one time. They were talking, and the daughter told the parents, well, I'm pregnant. And it came over there. Yeah, it came over the thing. Now, it was quick. The whole stream was quickly deleted, but it was unexpected. So, it's always.
And now everybody knows.
Yeah, and the whole world knows then. So, I do love that Fast Pass sound. We found some cool stuff. I still, think it's always important to me, when we get phone call-ins. The phone has been ringing off from Lake Buena Vista all day.
Hey, how you doing? Gorge, howdy, Pete.
Goofy calls in all the time. I have to say, nope, not now. We're in the middle of football. Tracy's got Reese's shirt on. We can't talk Goofy candy right now.
Listen, I love Goofy. Goofy is my favorite character.
I love the fact that he's saying hello to me every time he calls. That's the best thing.
back in the day, I have my one niece. When I knew her, when I started dating my wife at the time, my niece was like less than a year old. So, I've known her pretty much her whole life, and we started calling each other goofballs and Goofy. So that's my nickname for her. So she
Nice.
calls me Goofy. I call her Goofy all the time. I still call her Goof to this day. I think she just turned 30.
Wow. He's one of my favorite characters. I do love him. But, all of the characters have their own unique path, and people love them for different reasons. So, but I do enjoy some Goofy. Of course, Prince Charming Dev was friends with Goofy, which is pretty cool for quite some time. That was pretty
That's
awesome.
very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. So.
There's your guy. There's your guy, Pete.
Kamara getting the ball?
Kamara got the ball.
Nice. That's
See
double
what he
points.
does.
Double points for my other team, my bigger league. I've got Breeze and Kamara going, so it's double points every time that happens.
Why is it double points?
If he throws it to Kamara. Now, a handoff, I'll just get the points from Kamara, but if he throws it to him, I'll get credit for Breeze throwing it and Kamara catching it in the yards and everything. Dad Bill says, Pete, how much did you end up spending on Shop Disney after Myers and the Mouse stream? About $150 some. I'm giving Kelly the bill.
Are you kidding me? We were looking at Jim Shores. We
Well,
were looking at Jim Shores. Jim Shores is not cheap.
I bought one of the Jim Shores. I bought my niece one of the new dolls that came out. They're the smaller Disney dolls. They were like $20. What the hell else did I buy? 2 ornaments. That was it. It was $150 some.
What
look
kind of Jim Shore did you buy?
What's that?
What Jim Shore did you buy?
It's the Christmas one that they have on there. It's the only one
Okay.
that I like.
Right.
I really like his work. There's one that I love that I saw on eBay that if money wasn't an object, I would be all over it. But it's a limited edition and you can't find it. And whoever does have it knows what they have. It's the Haunted Mansion one that is the Headless Horseman. And it's the horse and the rider with the pumpkin. And Jim Shore did it. He did a limited number, and it is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I absolutely just love that one. Absolutely love it. And it was like, last time I looked, it was like $450 some. And I just can't justify that. If you go on eBay, Jeff, and you find it, let me know. I'll share your screen while you're doing that. Pete, it was cool to see.
I can find that if you want.
Yeah.
Jeff, since you're watching the game, I'll find it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jeff.
go ahead.
Fine, that's
Tracy.
great. It's good to see.
I was just answering Tina.
Let's see. Tina McNeil says, who's playing? I thought the game was postponed tonight. Nope. They are playing. Tina, welcome in. Great to see you. One of our members and moderators. We love her. It is the Saints and the Chargers. They are playing tonight. The game that was canceled was one of the other ones. It was the Saints game, I think. Or not Saints game.
Patriots.
The Titans and the Patriots game that was canceled. Games are moving all over the place. So we're all over it. Jeff is letting you know, Tina, because I'm being a bad host, but he's being a good co-host. I love it. So have you found that, Trace?
I don't know if this is the one that you're looking at.
That's supposed to say currently, Tina. Currently, not currently.
I don't know how we share screen, though, on this thing. I'm just learning this whole thing here.
I see a share screen on my screen.
Okay.
Do you see that, Tracy?
You guys can share your screen with me. Maybe that's the way it's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I sent it. It's in there.
It just came up. Okay, so let me put it up there. So, okay.
Is that the one you're looking at, or is it a different one?
No, the one I was looking at. How much? That one's only $80. The one I was looking at has the actual black horse from Disney. That one that does the ride, and it was like $450. Do over 110. See if that comes up. There was only one of them the day that I looked, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, man, I should buy that. I knew my wife would flip out.
Have you ever met Jim Shore, Pete?
No, I'd love to interview him. I'd love to do that.
We met him at the Coca-Cola store down in Disney Springs last year.
Nice.
We were doing a gift exchange, and we happened to get Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, and she said she likes Jim Shore stuff. So we just happened to be at Disney Springs, and we saw that Jim Shore was going to be signing Coca-Cola pieces from his collection there.
Oh, go back.
So we actually got her one.
That's awesome, Jeff. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Something
He's a nice guy.
there. Okay, so there it is right there. $289. That's actually cheaper. That's the one.
That one.
Was the day that I went after it, the one in there was $450 some. Now
This looks like
it's both pieces. Oh, you're gonna want to watch this beat.
All right, I have to check this. $280. So that's $289. You can buy it now. My wife would lose her mind if I did that. I'd love to get that thing.
But I think this comes with both.
Is it 2 pieces, Tracy?
Yeah, I think it is. I think this is a 2-piece set.
What is it? Can you go scroll back up? What does it say? And Ichabod. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so you figure 289. You're figuring that's
touchdown.
Sorry.
Saints Breeze to Sanders, was it? How deep was that pass?
That was 40 yards, maybe.
Oh, sorry, Pete.
I got to add everybody back in. That's okay.
Uh-oh. Nobody wants to see that. There you go.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I stopped sharing my screen. I clicked stop sharing and everything went blank on you.
I don't know why it's looking like I have 5 people in here because I don't.
Maybe kick my screen off.
If I kick your screen off, you're going to have to come back in.
That's fine.
No.
Oh, still there, though.
Still there. Let me see. All right. Hold on. I can figure this out.
Sorry, I totally messed this all up on you.
Minus. Face cam that one. No, we don't want that.
Oh.
Right now, I'm just showing the 4 of us in there. I don't know why.
Yeah, Cirque Bomb said it was Cook with the reception.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're on eBay now for $100. Buy it now price. All right, I'll have to go back and look at that after I go out of here and see if that is the case. Because if somebody's selling it that cheap, I will buy it now. How do I get that out of there? I don't really know because I'm like I said, I'm learning this whole thing as I go because that's me. That's normally in there for the interview. I don't see anybody else on here. Guess 1. If I hit guess 1 to come in, it brings up that. So we don't want that.
I'm going to say that's Rob Fuzz. No.
Hold on.
It's the Headless Horseman. Nikki Walker said it's the Headless Horseman.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
I'm learning as we go along. So, let me take this down so it's not in my face. And I can see Corey. Corey, good to go down there now?
What's that?
You good to go, brother?
I'm good.
Awesome. Glad you're here. Your Patriots not playing.
Not playing again. It's like I felt like I haven't seen them in weeks. Weeks and weeks.
That stinks, buddy. I don't wish that on anybody for missing their team, that's for sure.
And they're also my defense for this week, so it doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, let's see how Corey's doing this week, and let's see how Tracy's doing this week. Pardon me as I look over here to the other computer. Let's go down here. Blue Stars losing 121-45 to Diz Jabber 71. Where are you at? Let me find your other one. Blue Stars losing to Myers and the Mouse. What do you have? You must be missing some players that haven't played yet that might be playing. We've got...
Well, I got Buffalo tomorrow. My quarterback's Buffalo's is Allen. So
yeah, you got Allen.
He could have a big game.
When did they announce the Patriots were being canceled? When did they announce that game?
Sunday morning, I believe.
Yeah, and that totally threw my whole league off this week. Without my defense in there.
So you could have, if you'd have called me before the game, I could have gone in and overrid the system and done it. That's too.
Listen, basically the best part about the season. I mean, yeah, it cost me a little bit of money, but playing against a great group of guys, that's all that matters.
It's fun. I mean, $50. I tried to. I mean, I'm in bigger leagues. I'm in a $500 one. I just tried to keep it cheap to where
I'm not that steep.
No, well, I've been doing that one for years. I've been doing it for a lot of years, and I just wanted to keep it so that we had this, and you could win a little bit of something. It's nothing major. It's all meant in fun, and that's the whole thing. And you put a little bit out there. It's nice to have something. So Living in Diz is in a game right now. Oh, and you don't have anybody playing. You're done. That stinks. You lost by 4 points to Dave Houston, one of our channel members. He's a good guy, big Green Bay fan. That sucked, Corey. And 4 points, man. I hate losing by a couple points. I hate seeing this cupcake up here every damn time I turn around. That drives me nuts. But
say my name. Say my name.
You beat up on Dole Whip Dad pretty good, so you're going to go 1-1.
That's all that matters.
Got that win. So
that's all that matters.
Got a 3rd and 2. Chargers 3rd and 2. See what they do here.
Malcolm Jenkins missed the first defensive snap in the last 43 games tonight. Wow. I saw him get hurt a little bit earlier. Go back over here to this one and hit the pop-up chat so I'm not missing any of our friends that are in here with us tonight. 28 of you hanging out. I got to go look for that on eBay. If they're that cheap, that's ridiculous because that Jim Shore piece is limited edition. You can't find it. That's a first down. Nice completion of the tight end. First down Chargers, 10:32 left in the 4th. We are roughly about midfield. Gadbill says, I emailed you the eBay link. You may find it somewhere else also. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're a good man. Welcome him. We got some great people that have come into the community that we found over the last couple of weeks with some of the reaching out that I'm doing, trying to break down some of the barriers of these walls that are always up in all these communities. Everybody's always worried about, we're podcasters. We don't talk to these people, or I'm an artist. I don't do this. I'm trying to break all those walls down. We all love Disney. And if I can share more of that with everybody, then that's what's important to me. We got so many great creators. Look at tonight. While we're doing this, you had Triple P, Steve's World, Mickey's Magic Mag, and you had out in the West
PPT,
PTV. All great creators. I want more people to know about them. So it's exciting. I'll let that go, Jonathan. That's okay. I'll let that go.
Whoa, Jonathan, come on.
But I want more people to know about it. It's great seeing people like Love and Diz World and Dad Build, who are recent new members of our community, coming in and being active parts. It's awesome to me. I love that. I want more of that. I want to find more of these people out there. I don't care if you've got 10 subscribers or 10,000. We value you. We want you to be a part of our community and see what's going on. So a nice big run by Jackson up the middle.
I mean, I listen to Dillo's Diz a lot.
They're great
on Thursday and Friday. I've listened to them, a couple of them. They had a couple months ago. They had a really good couple of guests on their show. So,
were you on there? Or were you talking about when Dave was on there?
No, this was. I think they actually had the maintenance crew that was in Hollywood Studios. They had those guys on.
That's a first down Chargers. It's nice when you find things like for me, I'm excited about these two big time, and they're coming up. Positive, I'll put it up on the screen. That's Kim with Positively Disney. She wrote these books. They're Disney books, all about positivity. There's a Star Wars version she has. There's a romantic version. They look incredible. I'm getting one sent to me, which I'm going to sit down and read. I've heard her podcast. She's awesome. She's interviewed like Bob Gurr. She's interviewed top people. She is amazing, and she's all about Disney and positivity and love. And I'm interviewing her on January 6th. I can't wait for that. And then coming up in 2 weeks on our channel here on our Wednesday night show, we're interviewing Gary Pilla. If you guys don't know about him, I've talked about him a lot. This guy's incredible. He does all Disney sculptures. And I mean, he does everything. When I show the pictures of all the stuff he's done on when we do that show that night, it's ridiculous. He's doing Remy right there, but his stuff is sick. You can look him up on Facebook and find a lot of his stuff if you want to find it before we do our show. But he's absolutely amazing. Gary Pilla. So I'm excited to sit down with him. So we're trying to find some new and different stuff to bring to the community to add to
Hi,
it.
Meg.
Dad Bill
Hi,
says,
Meg.
I have 8 subs. Just happy to be here. Enjoy everyone's content. Well, we appreciate you. We're glad you're here. We really appreciate you.
That's that Delos Diz is when they did the podcast with the Dis and That guys. I listened to that, and that was a 2-parter episode. So 2-parter podcast, and it was hilarious. So I started listening to them. You know, if I'm driving on a Friday or something like that, if I'm doing like 20-minute drive, I'll pop them on and listen. I think I got a drive coming up on Thursday and drive home on Saturday. So there's a good chance I'm going to be popping around a lot of Disney podcast.
Where you going?
I think I'm going to be sitting right next to you on Thursday.
Take his wallet, buy me sprinkles.
Hey, listen, I'm bringing all the stuff. I'm doing hot pepperoni sandwiches right down there in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I've heard that these I've heard about these. I've heard so many stories. So that is something I do want to partake in at some point because everybody has said they're ridiculous. Unbelievable. So,
you can ask Jeff. Don't eat 2 in the same night. You eat 2 in the same night. You're going to feel it that night with the heartburn, and then the next morning when you have to do something else.
Hey, there's Meg joining in, hanging over with us. Meg, hopefully a bunch of people came over. We've been talking about you and Steve and your channels tonight. I had a couple people jump back over here and said that I was talked about on your stream very nicely, so I'll be watching you on the replay. We love Mickey's Magic, Meg. She does an incredible show Monday nights. It stinks that I do this show on Mondays because we have all these we've met a bunch of new friends that are Disney friends, that are football, that found us tonight. We're excited to have them here, and we've told them all about you. So thank you for being here. And again, if you're brand new, like I said earlier, you want to go over and check out the Monday night lineup. It starts with Triple P. It's Steve's World, who is awesome. Mickey's Magic, who is right here in the chat with us. And Triple P, Pepper Tree Villa, PTV. They're live right now, still finishing up. We've told you to go over and check out them. It's the Monday night lineup. It's a fantastic group. So it's all right, Pete. We bounce. Well, it's important we support everybody. I want more new people to come into our community and realize the talented people we have, like Diz Our Dream, like Mickey's Magic, who's in here, like Steve's World, and so many others that are in our chat. And we talk about them every week, and it's important. Like Kenzie, who we were talking about earlier, and her 750 subscribers. That's what my mission is about, in life. I'm determined to help handicapped individuals who might be struggling with things going on in their life. And I am determined to help grow all these great quality people that are in our Disney YouTube community. Because I think this community helped save my life because I listened to our community. What? I've even gotten questions about sprinkles tonight. Megan, and I'm using your full name. You're going to be in trouble. You start using that word around here. I listened. My son used to play me, the Dissonant guys, and Corey and Resort TV 1 consistently. When I was in the coma, when I was laying there in delusions, I remember hearing things. Now, some of it was legit. Some of it was a drugged up mess. I still to this day swear that I heard Adam the Woo say that he had nipple rings. But I asked Jackie last night, is it true? And she goes, no, I don't think so. I said, okay, I did hear it, but I was on a lot of really good drugs, So, Yeah, Tina, she threw out the S word. She, even got questions about sprinkles. I'm worried about what Megan's doing with sprinkles over there. But we love her. She does a great show. And if you were hanging out with us tonight, you just finding out them, you can go back and check out all those shows on the replay and find out. Again, stay with them. If you like what you see, and subscribe to them. They're phenomenal. I did. That's how I found them all. That's how I found everybody here. I thought Tracy was a girl for quite a bit. I was one of those.
Thanks, Jeff.
No, that was all Angela.
Oh, throwing your wife.
No, I'm not throwing her under the bus. She said, "Oh my God, I called Tracy a girl." I'm like, "It's a dude. What are you doing?" She had to jump right on and write him an apology letter and.
No, you know what? I'm 46 years old. I'm 46 years old, and 46. It's nothing new to me. I've grown up with it the whole time. It's actually a family name. My grandfather had the same name, and my uncle had the same name.
That's important.
My uncle was smart enough to go by Skip.
I'm now going to start. You're officially called Skip from now on. I'm calling you that.
No,
Hey,
I'm good.
we just had another one. It's a fast
Skippy.
channel. Every time we get a super chat, we hit the fast pass button because I love to hear it. It's the Headless Horseman fun. The fast pass sound is still a plus. Meg, I'm 99% sure I'm going and buying the Headless Horseman Jim Shore tonight. I just saw it for very cheap on eBay for somebody who really doesn't know what they have. That is a unique collector's piece, and I love it. And we have a lot of Jim Shores, as we know. Meg sent us a picture. I love her. For my birthday, for my 51st birthday, she painted me a painting. I shouldn't say it's a picture. It's a work of art. She painted me the picture of Ariel sitting on the water talking with Eric. It is phenomenal, and I'm having it framed, and it's going on our wall above our fireplace. I can't wait to get it. I'm going to do a little mini vlog on like Instagram or something when we get it. Sounds pretty cool. You're laughing at something, Tracy. What are you laughing at?
Why do I have a feeling that Angela's asleep already?
Jeff, I heard Angela was the one that didn't send Pete sprinkles. What?
It's just so true.
Yeah, now it's Angela's fault. Last week it was
Well, it's a combination of Nikki and Angela. I have tried. Trust me, I have
all of a
tried.
sudden you've tried. As you touch your Steelers logo, you tell me you tried. I'm not buying that.
Tried.
This all started for those of you that are new. We have a bunch of new friends in here tonight. I've been watching Jeff.
I've been
watching Jeff for. What are you complaining about? Did something play that just happened? What happened?
No. Just watch.
Oh, great! It must be something. I'll tell the story in a minute. Hang tight, Skip. I'll get with it in a minute. Wow, wide open. That's big points for me. That's huge, New Philly crew. You wouldn't answer your phone, but do you hear my footsteps? I'm coming. So the whole sprinkles thing started. I got to go check and see the score now. Where am I at? Now I'm excited. Oh, they haven't given it to me yet.
He is movie mania, Nick. He's going crazy. I could have thrown that pass. That guy was so open. Jeez.
So
there was nobody around.
The whole thing started with the sprinkles. Jeff was doing a stream. I found Jeff. I didn't really know him that well, but I was watching him. He was down at Disney Springs, and I was enjoying the stream. He was just, he was just enjoyable. He's fun. Jeff is a very funny guy, and he mixes it in, but he's very funny. And I was laughing, having a good time, and he had just gotten a cupcake over at Disney Springs. And I went in the chat and I super chatted like $1.99 and said, hey, I'm enjoying this. Get me one too. And he said, oh, I got your back. I'm getting you a cupcake. I never saw that damn cupcake. So he told me he was getting it. So I'm going to keep asking until I get the cupcake. So Donna Jaworski took care of me and gave me cupcakes. God bless Donna Jaworski.
Donna won up to me.
Donna is the Disney angel.
Oh, she's amazing. I love Donna Jaworski. If you don't know of Donna, you got to check her out. She does Disney cooking shows every other Sunday. I love her. She's in my favorite channels. Check her out. Donna Jaworski goes by her name. She's awesome. The best thing was it was for my birthday and it showed up here and I saw sprinkles on a box and I came into the wheelchair and I looked over and I was like, what is that? And Nanette's my wife. She's like, I don't know. It just came for you. And I thought it was you. I said, son of a gun. He got me. He got me good. I wasn't expecting it. And then I opened up the card, and the first thing it said was something to the effect of, "This did not come from Diz Our Dream Jeff." It was something to that effect. And Jeff was at home getting ready for bed, and I FaceTimed him, and I showed it to him, and his reaction was priceless. I wish I'd have filmed it. Who did that?
We were in Florida, I think.
Yeah, you were.
I think we were in Florida. Where were we?
I think you were in Florida.
We were staying at the Grand Floridian that night. I think that's where we were in the Grand Floridian. And David, that FaceTime came through.
Don't bother Corey; he's asleep.
No, I'm watching the game.
He is. I love Corey because here's the one thing I know about Corey. When I have him on the show, I let him go and I let him be. And here's why: he knows the game very well, and he's watching stuff. And as it happens, if we need something technical explained to the group, I know he's on it. I love that. That's why I love you in here. No, I don't mind that you're on.
I didn't know that. Good.
Yeah. You've done it a couple times for us.
So my Donna Jaworski story is I obviously we don't see my wife too much. If you see my wife on stream, it's
That was a take
very
back.
rare.
Okay.
And when I was meeting the this and that half of the this and that crew that day, when they were watching the fireworks, my wife was going to hang back while I went up and introduced myself and everything.
I remember
So when I
that.
looked up there, I said, "Hon, Donna Jaworski's up there." There she goes. She went along with me because she wanted to meet Donna that much.
Nice. Well, I remember that day because I was with those guys like a half hour before they went to meet you. And I, at that time, I, wasn't familiar with you. Just being honest, that was me. I was still learning people in the community. I didn't realize till, I was looking at my, I just put a new trailer video on my channel. And it's, to advertise our show and everything. And I was looking at the clips that we pulled from the Beverly Challenge, and Ange is in the back of it. I didn't realize that until just now, till tonight, when I was looking at it.
she's a scene stealer.
You just never know. Breeze is trying to bring them back here with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, down by 7. And Captain Akron's right. We'll see if he has anything left in the tank. So it was good to see. And but they said they were going to meet you, and I'm like, okay, I don't really know him, so I don't want to intervene. And it was because Kenzie had found him and told him about you, and you were eating dinner, I think, at
We were at Garden Grill.
Garden Grill, yeah,
Garden
yeah.
Grill.
You were at Garden Grill. So, it's pretty cool. And so I was glad you got to meet them. And I tell you, Tracy, they were so excited that they were recognized and that they had a fan. I'm telling you, you made their day. And on a serious note, not like on a cocky this, that, they were very humbled and they were so appreciative of you. And I had to hear about Tracy Alexander, and I was like, who the hell is this? But I heard about it for several days. It was great. So I'm happy you did that for them.
Is the first thing that came to your mind is who is she?
Yes, absolutely. It was. Dad Bill said I watched that video today. It was really well done. That was done by DizJabber71. Christian helped me out, did some of the editing. He's an amazing editor, and I'm truly grateful. And I put the note in there, the thing it says thank you for that. Bernie DC says, Pete, calling New Orleans plays, swing pass to Kamara, wheel route to Kamara, just throw the ball to Kamara. Yes, that's what we want. Kamara and nobody else. Just give him the ball. That would be great. I would appreciate that.
How close are you to Philly?
Me?
Yeah.
Hour and a half?
Are you catching up? No. How close are you?
To Philly. I thought you meant to Philly. I thought you were going to offer to buy me a cheesesteak and then not give me that.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you.
I'm down by 30 some. And I got Camaro right now. I got Camaro going right now, but I also got tomorrow with Tennessee Buffalo, I got Smith, the tight end, who could have a big night.
Wow.
So I've got a chance. If I get something from Kamara here at the end in these last 2 minutes, especially a touchdown, I really could be within reaching distance. So,
you really closed that gap up.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 85?
Wasn't
it 85?
When I started.
90. Wow.
Started tonight. It's probably why he's not answering. He sees the number creeping up. He's like, I'm not getting that. Well, the funny thing is, I've actually had, like Steve told me one time, Steve from Steve's World, he's funny. He told me one time, he goes, when I answer, this was a while back, whenever you call me, I listen to hear what the background is. And I said, why is that? He goes, if I hear things going on, I know it's your family, I'm okay. If I hear it's quiet, I figure I'm online and I got to figure out what you're doing. So I was like, oh, okay. I get it.
It's all about the motive.
It's, it's all about having fun and highlighting great channels.
Oh, yeah.
Like Living in Diz and Diz Our Dream, they do a lot of great stuff. If you're not familiar with them, I encourage you to do it. And what I tell you is do the same thing that I did. Just like I did with Kenzie Days a while back. I went in, I checked out the content, and I stayed and followed the channel because I enjoyed what they were doing, because I wanted to hear more.
She's okay. She's a good kid. I know her. I know that. I know that Kenzie Days girl.
I mean this with all respect. She is beautiful in her own right, but she's like my wife. I think my wife is more beautiful with glasses on. I think your daughter is stunning with glasses on. She looks like a business.
Listen, she's got a small car. That head's got to fit in there.
She's a great kid. I love her. I mean,
I do too.
Something.
You got to watch this. You got to watch this.
I'm looking at Corey. I'm watching and Jeff is saying, "Oh my God." What a catch by Kamara. I haven't seen it yet, Nick.
He is the man.
That's some good concentration right there.
Oh, wow. Nice. That's a big play. That's points. There's your wheel route, Bernie. Actually, I called it, right? I said the wheel route. Now, here, they're going to give Kamara a chance to get a breather, and it's going to end up being a skinny post route to Kamara for the touchdown or breeze over the top if they get close. Let's see. We'll see if I'm right. Look at that concentration. You are absolutely right. Phenomenal catch, Kamara. And got both feet.
That was
wow.
Nice catch. Yeah.
That's a Pro Bowl catch right there. That's phenomenal. Yeah, Jonathan, don't feel bad. I'm behind too. Nick told me what happened before it happened, but that's okay. That's why I love this show. We're all a little bit different timing, but we're in this together. First
I don't
down
even have a
and
TV
20.
in here.
First down and 10 at the 20.
That was good defense right there.
Good defense. Back to the point that I was making, here's what's great about our community, and I'll just pick a couple here. The young talent that we have coming up, Kenzie Days, Magical News Live, Jillian over on Corey's channel, okay? These young adults are incredibly talented, and I just love watching them and love watching them interact with their parents. I love seeing her give you a kiss goodnight tonight. That made my heart. Seeing her, the love that you have in your family. I love the love that I see from Corey and his kids on his channel. I've never seen him once, with all the goofiness, raise his voice to his kids on his channel. And I've watched Corey a lot, and I've never once seen it. I love that stuff. Jeff, he yells at me all the time, so that's okay. I'm used to that. It's good.
I'm good at yelling.
Yes.
Well,
Jillian just got a bunch of new equipment too the other night. So she's got her own gimbal now.
Nice.
She's got her own Canon camera. So she's going to start vlogging in the parks on her own as well.
Great for her.
She wasn't just giving me a kiss goodnight, Pete. She's not going to see me till next week because she went back up to her apartment tonight, and she probably won't be. She probably won't be back to. She won't be back till next week, so I won't see her until like Monday.
Wow, that's tough. I'll never forget when I dropped my daughter off at Texas Tech and had to drive away to get on an airplane. Oh my God, it was one of the hardest things of my life. But she was at a major school, and that was pretty cool. And she gave that up and came home to there's Breeze, touchdown. Oh, it's not Breeze. Son of a gun. That hurts.
Breeze can't run like that. Come on.
I saw the quarterback move, and I was like, holy cow. Dropping her off. But,
it's the stupid Taysom Hill thing. I wish somebody would just knock his head off. I can't stand him.
You can't stand him.
Sorry. I can't stand him.
My
These
daughter
gimmick
gave up going
plays.
to Texas Tech. Just the question in the chat. My daughter gave up going to Texas Tech when I got sick. She came home. She's now going to a state college here in Maryland.
Damn it. I can't stand
See, I think the interaction between Billy and Tracy is much it's much better. Like when she hits Tracy on the head with a broom or something like that. That's a lot more entertaining. In my own opinion.
Billy's the off-screen whipping post. She keeps me in line. She usually tells me A, I'm too loud, or B, I'm interrupting too much, and she tells me just sit back and listen and interject when I can. Yeah. And
Corey, Nikki is not happy with you about Hill. Just letting you know.
I can't stand it. I hate the gimmicks. You have Drew Brees on the team. You don't put Taysom Hill in there all the time to run 3 yards. Occasionally, you get lucky. You know what I mean? But I can't stand that gimmicky stuff. You have Drew Brees. Keep him on the field.
Well,
it drives me nuts.
Here's the great thing.
Sorry, Nikki.
I hope we go to overtime with 52 seconds because that's more of a chance for both quarterbacks to throw the ball and get me some more points on the board. Yeah. I want to go over here and check real quick. Did we get an update? 27 off. I pulled within 31. I'm in 30-some. So if I can get another 10 out of Abert, I got a chance. I'd love to see him make a big pass play here, but not get the field goal and go to overtime. That's what I'd love to see.
Okay, so you have Herbert.
Yep, I got him as he was subbing tonight because my regular quarterback is, what's his face from Green Bay that's off. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
So he was off tonight, so that kind of hurt me. So I got to beat up on Dole Whip Dad too, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I did too. That's always fun.
Yeah. He didn't join tonight.
Show him who's boss. He lost to a Patriots fan tonight.
Yeah, he's watching baseball. Can I get an update on the baseball score, Nick? If you got it, I would love that. I'm not going to catch much of that tonight, but I watched the earlier game, which was really good. Why are you running the ball?
That's what I was thinking. Why are you running the ball with 47 seconds left in the game?
What kind of call is that?
That shows you have no confidence in your quarterback.
It's 2-1. 2-1 Braves up.
Oh, that's exactly why Jeff isn't calling. I feel bad for him. Top 9, Nick says. Ooh. Got it. He will be I don't even want to watch his show tomorrow morning. He's going to be a bear to deal with if the Dodgers lose.
Bottom of the 9th.
Oh, God, he's going to be hard. I mean, I understand his passion for his team, and I love that about
I'm sorry, top of the 9th. Top of the 9th.
Top, Acuna on third with 1 out. Oh, wow, it could be 3-1 real quick. There's another pass play. We'll take that. Keep throwing those little dinky dunks. They're worth points.
1 timeout left for the Chargers.
I do not want that kicker to kick the field goal. We do not want that, whatever we do.
Wow, we're going to hit 2,300 subscribers any moment now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Really?
That's climbing today. Thank you. That's climbing today.
Well, you know, Corey, we've had a lot of new friends come in here on Monday night recently, and they've been subscribing and following. So, I appreciate that. We welcome all of our new friends. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had a fun time on Saturday night. So we streamed from Hollywood Studios from 2 to about 7:30. Then we hit the Skyliner, and Tanya was over in Epcot. So we jumped on the Skyliner together and went over to Bar Riva at the Riviera. And her stream was ending, but I had started a second stream. So we kind of joined up together on the same channel. She told all her people to come over to my channel, and I just turned the camera around and we sat together at the table, had some dinner, and ended that stream about 1 a.m.
She's amazing. I'm looking forward to back to back with you and her interviewing you guys. And
yeah,
I'm almost done your promo video. I'll have that out and start promoting you tomorrow and get that out there. And same thing with every guest. I only ask 2 things: come on and have some fun, and when you get on Saturday or Sunday, if you could put it out on your social media, because I love your friends and fans to come over a little bit, not to subscribe. I'm not worried about subscriptions. I want them in the chat having fun, showing people how enjoyable you are and how much they love you. So hopefully you'll pick up some new subscribers that night based on the content of the show. And it's nice when you have people in there that think a lot of you.
Yeah, and I definitely want to get a decent crowd in there. I don't want to take your numbers down on a Sunday night to like 50.
Hopefully our friends at Resort TV One are not broadcasting that Sunday. Whenever they do, and they have the full right to, and I encourage them to do so. I share them out when they go on Sundays. People think I'm nuts. Why are you sharing out the competition? To me, it's not competition. It's about, hey, they're out there. If you want to watch them, I encourage you to go over. If you want to come over and take a look with us, we'd love to have you here. But hopefully they're not going that night, and we'll have a good crowd. The last time we had Nick, we didn't have Resort TV One going. We had 350 people in there live. So who knows?
Nice.
We get 150 people in there live interviewing you guys. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So.
What have been your average numbers on Sunday nights lately?
It's really fluctuated. Most average is about 150 people in the chat live, 1,500. But we've had, Nick's had almost 3,700 views on his show. The one with Resort TV One was 5,000 plus. LBV TV was 7,500 views.
Wow.
The other night when I did my Saturday show, 3-1 Braves. Ooh, that's not good. Ozuna singles, Acuna in, 3-1 Braves. Austin Riley led off the ninth with a home run to take the lead. Thank you for the update. When we did the show the other night, the Saturday show, letting everybody know, updating what happened, we had 576 people in there live.
Wow.
576. It was an incredible night. So
how'd you do with Jackie last night?
We our top number was like 128.
Okay.
The challenge with that was just a simple fact that Resort TV. We got something going here.
Wow.
Wow, Mike Williams is just
What a catch.
having a breakout game tonight.
That may
for the
just
year.
win them the game.
Wow.
They don't. Do they have a timeout?
Yep, they had one timeout left.
Herbert is the real deal.
I said that. I told people that. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I told Jeff that. The night they drafted him, Corey, I told Jeff that.
I mean,
that was all the receiver.
He put that ball there. He put the ball's there. He put it there. It's a little low. A little low.
Wow.
Williams got his head taken off.
He landed hard on his back. Probably knocked the wind out of him. What are they waiting on? They reviewing that? Or just him?
He might have called a timeout.
They're waiting to get him off the field.
8 seconds left.
So you have 8 seconds left. Where are we on the field? Short pass to the outside.
They got to throw to the sidelines or the end zone.
Well, they got a timeout.
Sidelines.
Nope. They have no timeouts left.
Didn't get what he
How
wanted.
was that?
So it'll be a,
That
he just didn't get an open man, so he threw it away.
Wasn't even catchable.
Wasn't supposed to be.
I don't know. I mean, you would think that he would try to throw a catch, you know. Mike Williams
was
looked like
covered.
Clemson Williams with that catch. Huge step up with Allen not out there. That's true. Bernie, great call. Michael
All right,
Bagley.
50-yard attempt.
So no emotion out of Diz Our Dream now. Nothing out of Jeff. We're behind. We gotta put him on timeout this time.
We got a New Orleans timeout, it looks like.
Of course, freeze the kicker.
Interesting finish.
Man.
A good finish to a good game. This is nice on Monday nights. We appreciate you all for stopping in. Again, Diz Our Dream goes live on Saturdays with a great show. He also does other things on his channel. Great content. They're a lot of fun to watch. Him and his wife. Go check them out. Living in Diz, Corey, him and his kids. It's a family channel. They're Living in Diz. They go from home vlogs and do trivia nights and different stuff. They go live from the parks. Growing a channel immensely, up to 2,300 subscribers. Congratulations. Tracy's here. He supports his daughter more than anything. She's Kenzie Days. We love her. Great little channel. We encourage everybody to go and check them out.
I think she just gained another one. She's at 756.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Damn it. Oh, it hit the crossbar.
Ooh.
Woo!
Good job, Jeff.
Let me give you the Ric Flair. Woo! On that
You
one.
like my poker face?
You did a good job. Give me the overtime, baby. Give me the overtime.
So we get free football. Free football now.
I love it. I'll take it. I love free football. Love free football. So we appreciate you checking out all these guys we talked about here tonight. Of course, Steve's World, Mickey Magic Mag, PTV, and Triple P. We talked about them tonight. I go live on Wednesdays and Sundays with our ridiculous and our informative. Sundays are absolutely ludicrous and asinine. But we have a lot of laughs and it's a lot of fun. 150 people usually in the chat interviewing Disney creators in a whole unique way. We got Corey and his team in the hot seat this Sunday night. Can't wait to talk to them. Wednesday nights, I do my sit-down serious 2020 version of the interview. We sit down with new and upcoming Disney creators, and we talk with them, podcasters, artists, sculptors, writers. It's incredible. We do that on Wednesday nights on my channel, and usually every Thursday night we're talking a little bit of football, and lately I've been doing some Monday night games too as well. If you like what you're seeing tonight and you're new to us, just hit that subscribe button and come back again. We'd really appreciate it. It's totally free. Everything we do here, for the most part, can be done as free. You can come and join us for free. You can join us in the chat for free. You can become a subscriber of the channel for free. Not everything has to cost money to have fun, and we welcome you into our community here with us tonight.
I'm bailing for the night.
You're done?
I'm tired.
Okay. We
It's
appreciate
been a
it.
long day. And I'll see you guys soon. Corey,
Yeah.
nice
Good
meeting
seeing
you,
you, Tracy.
Jeff. I will see you real soon.
In person.
In person.
Hopefully.
Got some
Those
hot
pepperoni
pepperoni
sandwiches.
sandwiches coming.
Nice.
Drive carefully.
It sounds good.
Careful,
Hot
buddy.
pepperoni
Drive careful.
sandwiches.
Good to see you. He's probably going right now to eat a Hershey bar. Pete
Well, that's not a bad way to end the night.
Channels and many channels. It's been a really great month. Thank you, Love Disney. We appreciate you for saying that.
I'm trying to show my logo, but it's too glary.
Saints get the ball to start overtime. It's going to be interesting how we finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your new logo. I got that from you. I like it.
Yeah, I sent that over to you. Thank you.
It's very nice. I had Preston redo the thumbnail. I'm putting it up tomorrow with the new logo.
Sweet. And did you get at least some of my emails with the photos? I had trouble sending some of those.
Well, here's the problem. I did get them, and I'll tell you how I got them. You sent them to my work email, which I'm not allowed to get into. My boss got them and said, "Hey, Pete, I think you might need these." Luckily, he follows my show. He likes my show, so he knew I was interviewing you, so he forwarded them all to me. So I did get all of them.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, so he's a nice guy. Mike, my boss, was appreciated. So yeah, I got them all. I already loaded them into my creator. I just got to finish it. I just got caught up on time tonight. I'm gonna do that in the morning and get that out. People seem to enjoy those little blurbs I put out on who I'm interviewing, and it'll be all over Twitter and Instagram and everywhere that Living in Diz is. And we'll invite some of your friends from your channel that I can find out there to come join us, and we'll have some fun. And hopefully some of you there joining us.
5-1 Braves. Wow.
Yeah, they just jumped up. Albie's launched one after the other part of Texas, one after the other part of Texas. Wow. Well, somewhere Jeff just threw his phone, and he will not have a phone. I'm not sure what we're doing here.
I got a little man on the other side of the computer, just laying down. he's
so
covering his face now.
Saints are driving down the field.
That's a nice catch. And who is it? Oh, it's not. I saw the one. Thought it was.
No, it's not. It was a Camaro.
I saw the one. I was like, 41. Come on. Bernie, we appreciate you giving those updates. I thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, my offensive coordinator took the night off. She needed a night off. That is from Australia. Cricket Fox.
Oh, so. Cricket. Yeah.
Yeah, she told me she couldn't make it tonight, which I knew. I love Cricket. She's phenomenal. She's a very, very good writer, intelligent, very smart. We appreciate her. Oh, Breeze, throw it to Camara. That's not Camara.
No, it's not.
Murray's getting too many runs here. I gotta see which ones of my kids are actually here. Oh, my one daughter's home.
Second and 6. Ball at midfield. I'll let you see what happens.
Another completion for Breeze. If they hold them to a field goal, they get a chance. If they give up the touchdown, then they're done. It's over. I'm going to test this and see if this works. God, I'm afraid to do this. I'll do it up here.
Love and Diz World. Giving their best cricket impression.
There you go. That's a good cricket impression. He's down. He's down. So we've got second down, 5, 7:43 left in overtime. Bernie says, need the Saints to drive down, settle for a long field goal for Lutz. Yep, you got it right. Herbert drive down, either throws a TD or a field goal on their own. Yep. Kamara gets 4 yards and Lutz get. That would be perfect. I would love that because I could catch him if that happens. Give me a big Lutz field goal here. Where are we at? 35. Give me about 5. 5 yards gets another first down.
Wow.
Oh, that's another first down. Bad tackling.
Very poor tackling.
Guess who has the Chargers in the run your pool? Me.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know what everybody else has, but I do have the Chargers at 7.5.
I'd have to go back and look. I went crazy that 1 week trying to get caught back up, and it hurt. It killed me. So I had.
Can't get too. It's steady as it goes.
I know. I just go back to it. It is what it is.
Can't go too crazy. It's always about being steady.
1st and 10 on the 22.
Kamara's back in now. Yep, Bernie. I just saw him.
Kamara's in. Yep.
Good tackle. 2nd down.
This game's a tie?
Yeah, it's overtime.
Oh, Jesus.
6 minutes to go.
Here, I'll take whatever.
Captain.
Okay. Got Hill in now.
There's your
Breeze
boy.
is
It's
out.
Corey's boy.
Breeze is out. Hill is in. Kamara's in.
Oh God.
Hill and Kamara.
All right, Nikki. Nikki's all sitting up in her chair, nice and high now. She's all excited. Taysom Hill's in for his 2 yards of gain. God, Taysom Hill. First of all, his name's Taysom. Who names your kid Taysom?
His parents.
Man. Yeah, there's a lot of changes in the NFL schedule. You get the Broncos and the Patriots moving to week 5 from 5 to 6. Jets and Chargers go from 6 to 11. Jaguars and Chargers go from week 8 to week 7. Chargers at Broncos 11 to 8.
Is there a Thursday night game announcement on there?
Doesn't specifically say Thursday night. It's just saying what weeks they're moving to. So we don't know what the Thursday night game is yet.
Kansas City and Buffalo was supposed to be Thursday. It's now been moved to next Monday.
Oh.
So what is the Thursday night game going to be? Is there going to be a game? I can't believe they won't have one.
No, there's got to be something. They will not miss that. They'll put something in. But the other thing I'm upset about the NFL doing is, why are you putting a Monday night game on at 4 p.m. when no one can watch if you work?
Next Monday?
Yeah.
Is that Is that when the Chiefs game is? 4 o'clock?
I can't remember who's playing that one.
Bernie says
but it
Kansas City and Buffalo is Monday at 5 p.m. on Fox.
Oh, now they changed it to 5. 5 o'clock.
I got to make a couple phone calls and check, but I may go live next Monday for both games. Just have fun and sit and talk at both games. Send people over to Triple P and them guys and just hang out and they can come back and forth. You know?
Nikki said your favorite back in.
All right, let's see what happens here.
3rd and 6.
All right, 20, here we go.
17.
3rd and 6, Kamara in motion. Breeze from the shotgun gets the snap, steps back. The scramble out to the right. Pump fake, no good.
Good. Field goal. That's what you want.
4th and 6.
Send in Lutz. Craig says he has 28 vacation days to burn. I've been on vacation since September 19th of last year, so I can't say anything. Actually, more than that, I came home from Disney and got sick the next day, so I've been on vacation since September 15th of last year. Not a vacation I really wanted.
No.
That's good. There's Lutz. That gives me 3 more points. Good job, Lutz. Oh man, I could get some points here. If I could get 10 out of Herbert, that would put me in striking distance.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I need Bobby to have something good here. And I'll be good to go. We'll see what he does when they get the ball back. Is Stacy Rogers? She is here. She's throwing snowballs at Santa in the chat, but I love Stacy Rogers. We appreciate you. We almost called and pranked you. I was going to let Corey call and say he was somebody else, but we didn't do that. It would have been fun.
Hey, Stacy, how'd Philadelphia do this week?
Oh, no. We just...
I didn't catch the score.
Can of worms opening up. Bernie, DC, I love you being here, Bernie. I appreciate you, man. You got to come back more often, buddy. Yup, Kansas City at Buffalo, 5 on Fox. Then Arizona at Dallas. Dalton's Dalton's at 8:15 on ESPN Monday night. That's awesome. We're going to have a fun night next Monday.
Bernie is on it.
Stacy says she doesn't know.
Doesn't know?
She doesn't know what happened with the Eagles. They just fell apart. That's what she said. It's invisible ink right there. I can't read it. I read it, but I can see it.
I was just wondering what the score.
Don't start with Stacy. That should be a new rule. Don't start with Stacy. So,
I don't even know who did the Eagles play.
They had a tough game.
Did they?
Yeah.
Average team. They played an
Would have
average
been nice
team.
if you would have won, Stacy. I would have really appreciated that, but no, couldn't have that. Stacy says I picked Pittsburgh.
I'm just kidding with her.
I'm not. They should have beat you. Come on.
Oh, are you serious?
Well, I wanted them to.
I know you did.
I was hoping somebody would
Kelly's-
show up against the best defense in the league.
Hey, Kelly's not here, but I surely enjoyed watching the Chiefs lose to the Raiders. That was my greatest moment of the day.
Kelly was here earlier via the phone before you came in.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was here for a little while. He had a long day at work, but he called in for us and chatted for a little bit, which I was grateful that he did that.
I'm telling you, look, I mean,
This is
it's
kind
two
of cool.
games,
It's like I've got Aikman and his counterpart over here, and then I've got Madden and over there with Kelly and Jeff. So Jeff would be Madden, of course. So it's good.
Why do I have to be Madden? Why do I have to be Madden?
Not you. Don't with that.
Oh,
Madden and Pat Summerall over there Thursday night. Over here we got Buck and Aikman calling the game with me. It's great. I love it.
I had somebody thought I was. We were buying a car one day, and the salesman thought I was Joe Buck.
Huh?
True
really?
story. True story. Yeah.
Should have rolled with it. 1st and 10. Your Chargers. Don't run the ball, Chargers. Stop him. Thank you. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. And then when you're done with that, throw the ball. Stacey Rogers says, I haven't picked the Eagles to win a game since week 1. Neither have the Eagles. That's the problem. And they're
If
supposed
my
to be better than
calculations
I'm
are
surprised they're not playing as well. I really thought they'd be much better this year.
I did too. Hey, look.
Thank you.
Wentz. I mean, I have
Pearl will be here next Monday. Thank you.
I have Zach Ertz on my fantasy team. He's not doing anything this year.
No, he's not doing anything at all.
and I don't get that. I mean, he's the tight end. That's usually the easiest guy to hit in the passing game. So I don't know what's going on with Ertz.
I don't remember.
The biggest guy to hit.
Yeah.
Pearl will be here next week. Thank you. Appreciate you. Brittany,
He's been a stud.
I pick the Giants every week knowing the outcomes will be going to be bad. We need these completions. Come on. Hold on to the ball.
3rd and 7, 4:27 left.
Rachel's cheering for the Bills tomorrow already. Well, you know they got to go for it on 4 downs here.
Oh.
Well, this can't be good if Jeff is saying, oh.
You don't know what team I'm rooting for.
Oh, my Lord. You got to catch that ball.
Exactly.
You got to help your quarterback out. Movie Mania Nick says he thinks Ertz days are over.
Really? Yeah, I might have to pick up a new tight end for my team because he is not doing anything this year.
I dropped Gronkowski in one of my leagues, and people were like, Gronkowski? I'm like, look, he's playing like crap. He ain't playing like Gronkowski. I need points.
No.
This is a big play, 4th and 7. Here's the game. If they can't do something with it here.
Oh!
I don't think he got it.
Oh, he did not. That's a good spot right there.
That is the
He
ball
did
game, ladies and
not.
gentlemen. That's a good spot. He did not get it. And the Saints win 30-27 in your league. That is a tough way to go out. And I didn't get many extra points, which really makes me mad. And it looks like somebody got hurt for the Chargers. So the Chargers and the Dodgers lost tonight. Dude, got it. You want to go see something good tomorrow? Go watch Dole Whip Dad. It will be interesting. So,
wow, his leg at the end there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't watch.
Oh, he got bent. Oof. So I'm down by 5. 26. I mean, it's possible tomorrow that Smith has a big night. I could pick up 26-27 and pull it out. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, it is what it is.
Well,
Ladies
when you
and
look at the
gentlemen,
run the pool, when you look at the run the pool standings, I think I'm going to create a 3-game lead
Good
on
for
the
you.
closest person.
Good for you. Nice job, Corey. Way to pick them. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit more about that as we get into Thursday this week, but we appreciate all of you for being here with us tonight. We thank you and we're grateful that you took your time with us. We know you could spend your time anywhere you want, and you chose it to be with us, and we say thank you very much. Look for all these guys. Saturdays with Jeff, and he's through many other streams and doing a lot of stuff. Follow his channel, keep up with him. And then Corey will be live from the parks and doing a lot of great things going on. Follow him. They're my 2 co-hosts on the Monday night show that we've been doing. Not sure how many Monday nights we're going to do, but we're going to keep doing it while we're having some fun. Uh-oh. I got to do it one more time. He's hit me again. Love and Diz World. One last fast pass. Headless Horseman is coming. I thank you, sir. You're a true gentleman and a scholar. We really appreciate you. So come back. Join us. I will be live Wednesday night interviewing a brand new great podcaster to the community, at least to our community, but they do a great job. We hope to see you back. And again, Thursday night, right now, it's on Kelly's channel, but that could change. Keep in with us. We'll let you know where we're at. For all of us here, we hope that we have brightened your day and brought a smile to your face. Don't be alone. Don't be a stranger. Just be Goofy, Donald, or Mickey in your life. We appreciate you. With that, we are gone. Have a good night, everybody.